Think about choices, very lonely, not focused, dating market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah we chosen. Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media sending fake crowns. Everybody want love but don't build. Everybody want peace but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad is missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choices, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce cause breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, so we don't refuse. We don't hate now, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big man. True for lives, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you're ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you're ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you're ready for the truth. Truth in the mic. Dating market while we share the light. Single nation, real talk only. Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices.
Yeah. Welcome to Single by Choices. Hosted by Gavin X and Mr. Walker. Where the truth hits harder than the streets. Let's talk about it. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, yeah. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. I have a day and tomorrow. Gavin X Mr. Walker, yeah, we bringing that voice. Breaking cycles in the culture, that's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Welcome to the table, let's address what's real. Everybody want love, but forgetting to heal. We talking black love, black pain, black growth. Accountability, the only thing we promote. From the trauma to the drama to the lessons you learn. If you really want peace, gotta earn what you yearn. Modern world got the game so twisted, so we bringing clarity, wisdom unlisted. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. Gavin X Mr. Walker, yeah, we bringing that voice. Breaking cycles in the culture, that's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Let's talk about commitment, legacy, standards. Everybody want a ring, but ain't ready for the answers. We analyze the culture, who hurt, who first. Why the city get cold, why relationships burst. Yeah, we talking building, not breaking, elevating the nation. Family foundation over short-term temptation. SBC, the platform for the grown. You ain't alone, we just bringing you home, yeah. Healing starts when the truth gets spoken. We breaking cycles, not people. It's the space for real conversation. Welcome home. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. For today and tomorrow, no. Gavin X Mr. Walker, standing strong with that voice. Better love, better life, yeah, we making that choice. SBC, where the culture finds clarity. Level up your love, build a new reality, yeah.
Single by choices, very lonely, not focused. Dating market broken, truth be spoken. Marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah, we chosen, yeah. Look, Broke men talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love, but don't build. Everybody want peace, but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big mad. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices, single by choices, single by choices.
Let's do it all day long. I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want. Then give me my theme music. Give me my theme music. We told you we coming. We told you we coming. You thought we was joking. And guess what? We keep receipts. God bless you, America. Oh, God is good. It's time!
Let's get it on.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by Cart Before the Horse Productions. It's Sunday night, Mr. Walker. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir. I am feeling fan freaking tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine Sunday? I got beans and bologna. Yeah.
Welcome in, SBC Nation. We are back live on this Sunday evening. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel as you come in.
Back like we never left. Shout out to last night's Regal Rumble. Whether or not you caught last night's show or not, come on this fine February 15th, 2026. Gavin X and I are very much still in this mix, reporting live to you jive chickens from this wonky, ever-changing dating market. Oh, listen here. All I can say is, yeah, Glow. Shout out to last night's show. Big Glow and Big Bro Rilla. Too much madness, can't even keep up. Welcome to today's dating market.
That part. And welcome in. Today is the day after Valentine's. So I think it's National Side Piece Day. So shout out to all the side pieces. Make sure y'all doing your thing.
Put a 1 in the chat, ladies, if your man couldn't spend yesterday with you, but can spend today. We just trying to see trying to collect a little data. National Side Chick Day is most egregious. Unless you're into that kind of thing. Shout out to Kelly Kells.
That part. So it is a thing. Shout out to y'all. And like we said, hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet.
And you ain't black.
That's simple.
You ain't black. Got to put an emphasis on the black.
That part. And shout out to Brother Frederick Howard coming through, gifting the membership.
Always coming through, always first.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And Brother David, been a member 4 months, says, here I am to worship at the church of SBC. Amen.
Come on in, Brother David, and get yourself something cool to drink.
We appreciate you, brother. So as y'all see, tonight we talking, if women are the prize, then where are the results?
Huh? Sisters, we keep telling y'all, stop fighting against y'all nature, talking about y'all the prize. Y'all don't want to be the prize. Y'all Kuda Kata don't want y'all to be the prize. Y'all hypergamous nature won't allow it. Y'all must be a winner. Huh? We are calling you winners, but you only win if you get your prize, which is the man you desire.
That part.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
So here we go.
Hit the like button. Take a second. Make sure you all hit the like button. Make sure you all are subscribed to the channel as we are on this journey. And make sure to support the channel by hitting the Cash App, hitting the Super Chat. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. Everybody wins. Women are the winner. Men are the prize. I want somebody to argue with that logic.
And shout out to old school Gavin. Come through sponsoring the show with 25 in the Cash App. Says for the Kings.
Appreciate your old school.
Appreciate your brother always coming through.
Come on, just bring it. I need you to stand up. Why y'all not moving? Come on. Don't make me push. Don't make me push. Thank you, sir. There go money. She touching you. Where they get that money? Where they get that money? I can see money from a long way.
Elder Gregory Kelly,
That's right. Come on.
$100.
Everybody get something in your hand. Come on and put it right here.
Elder Old School Gavin, $25.
Appreciate you, brother. So here we go. We're going to get it kicked off. This woman says she giving advice to women. The type of men y'all need to avoid.
Let's see if it's some good advice or more terrible advice.
Let's talk about the types of guys you should never, ever date under any circumstances. I don't care what he tells you. I don't care how he tries to twist his words around. I don't care if he tells you he's saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, reformed, changed, and, forever a new person. Listen to me and listen to me carefully. If he's recently divorced, don't date him. If he has more than one baby's mother, don't date him. If he has any addictions, don't date him. If he had addictions and he says he's now clean, don't date him. If he has a record, don't date him. If he lives with his parents, and this should go without saying, but I'm going to say it, don't date him. If he had goals and aspirations that he never met and he is not seemingly settled with those experiences, don't date him.
Oh my God. So she describing nug nug.
No bread, no water, just meat.
Y'all need to stop. This is all like Captain Obvious. I mean, what?
Pretty much stop all this bull jive. She is saying don't date men that failed to launch. Don't date extremely underaccomplished men. Like, I get it, but they can't even get to the root of why it's a bad thing. They're just like, oh, he gonna be insecure. He gonna be unhinged nug nug. No, it's because he is an underaccomplished man and he dealing with that. You true, stay away from those dudes. But why are we all the way down there in the gutter again? Down there in the muck? Huh? How about don't date a ninja that's knock-kneed and honorary? See that?
And you ask women like her, show the last 3 men you done been with. They're going to be all these men that you are describing. So they come up here capping. They don't practice what they preach. They all got the answers, but they ain't moving like that.
There you go. Or maybe she's had it. Look at that stale face. Maybe she didn't have her fair share of pookies, and now she's speaking from experience.
Okay. If he speaks negatively on all the other women he ever dated in his past and can't say one nice thing about any of them, don't date him.
Okay.
If he talks incessantly about politics, don't date him. If he can't come through for you when you need him, don't date him. If his actions don't match his words, don't date him. If he doesn't listen well when you speak to him, don't date him. If you tell him something and he doesn't remember what you told him, don't date him. He's not really listening to you when you talk. If he verbally tells you out loud how much he likes the attention that he gets when you all are together when you're next to him, he's using you for your looks, don't date him. If he tells you you're good for business, don't date him. He's only dating you because of how you make him look in front of other men.
These women are so full of themselves. She's just sitting there eating. And the problem is the simps and the tricks. The tricks are simps, essentially. They just freaking, simping with their money. And they make these women feel like they are gold. They can sit here and do this because she got ninjas in her DM trying to munch on her and buy her things. And they think they the ish.
Yes. Hyping her up. Thank you, Mr. X. But she ain't. These guys that want to drink her bath water and eat her groceries, she ain't turned on by these solicitations. Otherwise, she wouldn't be up here so scorned eating. I don't know what she eating. Candy grapes or something wild, just annoying as heck. Y'all sisters get on my nerves, Percy. Come up here eating stuff, doing y'all makeup, brushing your teeth. Like, come on, do better. But nevertheless, she Captain Obvious here. At best, she's Captain Obvious.
And shout out to Old School Gavin, one of the show sponsors, been a member 15 months. Says I'm the only ninja that has more jobs than Mr. Walker. Appreciate SBC Nation.
Ooh, I take that challenge, Old School. I meant to put my my resume in the Patreon. I want to see about that, brother.
Appreciate you, brother. And shout out to Sister Ebony Dean. We hope you enjoyed your Valentine's Day. She come through with a $20 super sticker.
Shout out to our freedom riding sister. Good to see you, sister.
Yeah! Here we go.
Might even be DL because he's trying to impress other men versus trying to focus on impressing you. Sorry, these are good, y'all.
What do you mean, sorry?
If he doesn't show genuine interest in your life and what you enjoy, don't date him. If he tells you that he doesn't think he's good enough for you, don't date him. You're setting yourself up to be mistreated. You're setting yourself up to be humbled by him. If he tells you that he likes you, but he doesn't know where things are going, he just wants to see where things will go, don't date him. If you catch him lying to someone else in your presence, don't date him. He'll be lying to you next, if he hasn't already. If he's a people pleaser, don't date him. That means he'll sacrifice even time with you in order to please other people if he deems them more important than you. It also means he can't lead you well, because he's going to only be able to lead you as far as he can make decisions that will be seen as acceptable in the eyes of other people.
At this point,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
we ain't about to do this with Bonquisha. So at this point, we don't care.
Show us your man. You come up here talking, got all this knowledge on who not to date. Show us you know who to date by showing us. Y'all, man, I'm tired of y'all coming up here on Kevin Samuels Internet being so loud, proud, and wrong with no results. That's the problem. Zero freaking results sitting there eating tomatoes and cheese and lettuce. Relax. Y'all always putting on for the multitude. What you trying to show us? That you got healthy eating habits? Is this self-care? You sitting in your pajamas eating a gluttonous salad? Hush up.
If he's shorter than you, don't date him. If he has bad hygiene, don't date him.
Jeez Louise, man.
If his hygiene is better than yours, you might watch. You just watch and see. I don't know if you need to date him or not.
Oh my God.
If he likes shopping more than you do, don't date him. If he never buys you gifts or shows you romantic gestures, giving you flowers, things like that, just things you like, whatever they may be, don't date him. If he's unkind to servers, wait staff, people in the service industry, do not date him. If he only wants to take you on dates to places that he wants to go, but he's never interested in going anywhere you want to go, don't date him. If he doesn't have a relationship with God, if he has not mastered himself as a man, if he's still searching for himself and he has not found his place in the world yet, don't date him. If his previous girlfriend looked 10 times worse than you or looked like a mud duck, don't date him. I might come back with more later.
Listen, at this point, one thing we know, the dating market is completely FUBAR. I feel for all y'all out there that's trying to seriously do something, men and women, you know, because a lot of folks is just out here playing and joking, and everybody caught in the crosshairs.
This here is playing and joking. She's sitting here telling ladies, I guess, the red flags to look for, things that you see and you run away. Again, can you identify green flags? We got the red flags. That gives no results. Don't like what you're hearing and seeing, go away. What's the green flags they should be looking for? Come back with that, because that gives a whole message. Right now, folks, just as fear. All right, don't all this bad stuff. Give us some good. What do you look for? What characteristics are you looking for that are green flags? She has no idea.
It's wicked. And shout out to Frederick Howard. He says, gentlemen, protect your meat, money, energy, attention, and time, then avoid these stinking strags.
Stinky strags.
So here we go. They keep saying these type of men to avoid, but these same men we see winning. So shout out to the brother Papoose and Clarissa out here. So they out here on Valentine's Day yesterday doing their thing. They had a flyover and all that. So love is still in the air. These same men you saying to avoid, they out here with their ladies.
Papoose, baby. Papoose, look at that. Clarissa, Papoose loves you. Happy Valentine's Day. That's what's up. That's dope. That'll do it. That'll get the engine warmed up. That's what it's all about. Shout out to Clarissa. I'm happy for that sister.
So her and Pap was out there on the beach yesterday doing the thing. Even though they say Pap spent Christmas with Remy and the family, now he can make it up on Valentine's Day, buying bracelets, doing the whole thing.
This is for lovers. See that? Y'all, listen here, sisters out there sharing a resourceful man like Papoose. You got to share him. Christmas and stuff, that may be for some of the other baby mamas. But this Valentine's Day, this is for the lovers. This is your day. If he wasn't here today, then that's a problem. Shout out to Pat.
So, yeah, it's unfortunate. But these are the men that she claimed to avoid, but they having their way out here. It's not just Pap. It's a whole lot of them. So, and Clarissa is a childless woman.
I love it. The data is undefeated. Clarissa buff. I'm trying to get my summer body going like Clarissa.
Yeah, so Pat might be afraid to leave, get hit with a left hook or something. But shout out to the sister Clarissa. She looks happy. All right. She got bracelets, but no ring yet. You can't get a ring because Remy still got the ring. So it's not even legal for y'all to y'all end up in jail trying to get married.
That's messed up. The dating market is so wonky. Even resourceful folks, men and women, having difficulties. That's a bad sign.
So for that, we're gonna send all y'all to Glaze Galaxy.
Glaze away.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some dark-winged duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Oh, it's that time again. Grab your coats, grab your shoes, grab your hat. It's time to head to Heartbreak Theater. Shout out to the brother Jay Tillman for that dope intro, man. Let's see. Last time we were here, G Honda had left the inner city, tucked tail. You know, he slipped on some dice trying to approach some brothers minding their own business. So he said, I'm going to head to the more white side of town. Word of the day, a word we use quite often. We're going to revisit it. Insidious. Insidious means proceeding in a gradual, subtle way, but with harmful intent and effects. Most insidious. How can we use this in regards to G Honda? As G Honda entered the less colorful suburban part of town, a calm came over him. The streets were well lit, and every lawn was properly manicured. It was quiet and serene. There was not a panhandler nor crackhead in sight. Folks smiled and waved at him as he proceeded on his knock-kneed patrol stroll. The locals were so kind to G Honda that one couple invited him into their home for refreshments. Rather parched and now feeling safe from the madness of the inner city, G Honda obliged. Unfortunately, for OG Honda, blinded by fabricated pleasantries, he could not sense their most insidious intentions. Unbeknownst to him, primal and ancient horrors of biblical proportions awaited him inside those prim and proper walls. Hashtag knock need vigilante of justice part 9. What will happen to OG Honda inside this pleasant abode? I'm getting a little Pulp Fiction vibe going on.
Man. And shout out to Mr. Wilson. Good to see you, brother. How you been? He says, hi, SPC Nation. Love everybody. If she has fake hair, don't date her.
Shout out to Mr. Wilson. He chose violence this evening, I see.
There you go. So, like I said, it could be a whole list. You know, she got bastard kid, she blowed out, funky, whole bunch of stuff. But let Bonquisha have it. Let her have it. She can remain lonely.
There you go. That part.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna keep it moving. If the women are the prize, where are the results? We back over at tonight's conversation.
Boobs out.
Is it that we can build up a man, stick with that nigga when he ain't got, or we deal with his emotionally unavailable, and then when you finally get it together, y'all go to the next woman. We build y'all up for the next woman.
First of all, Trio, do you think it's valid or what?
Yes, but I also think that some women are the stepping stool for us to get to a better woman. I do. I think. She asked. You said I had him when he was broke down.
Yeah, shout out to the brother Trio.
Yeah! Boom,
a stepping stone. Bonquisha says stepping stone, but I got good kudakata. Listen, ladies, if y'all just do the math, all y'all ain't gonna get a husband. So just from the numbers alone, y'all need to really reconcile with that.
When the Godfather said compete, that's what he meant, gosh dang it. You got to compete for these dudes. A daggone stepping stone. You ain't present like a wife. Ken was hitting y'all with the dating gospel. If you want to be a wife to a resourceful, desirable man, you cannot learn on the job. You got to come with wife qualities if you're going to have a chance at sustaining that high value, highly desired individual. Or don't.
And he was emotionally unavailable, and he was a terrible person, and he wasn't open to da-da-da-da. You got to ask yourself, why was that type of man having access to you to begin with? You're not as healed as you think you are. Y'all are actually equal. And then he learned what he needed to learn from you and moved on to a woman that actually deserved that healed version of him.
But a lot of times what happens is when a man has you go through those trials with him, all of that pain and anguish with him, when he grows and to become a better person, you constantly remind him of who he used to be. And he's not going to know how to come back and love you correctly because he has to face himself through the wounds he left you with. No. I have a poem where I say, women shouldn't have to be casualties to the growth of men because after all them years getting used, y'all look for love and comfort in the same arms that you left beaten down and emotionally bruised.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
You a liar.
Listen, just from that scowl alone, this is women keeping women single. And she trying to make her feel good. No, it ain't you. It was him. And he can't cope and he got issues. And no, why can't y'all just not be ish? And he found a better woman and he's happy in a better situation.
She was semi-cooking, all right? She said he can't stay with you because you keep reminding him of his past self, all his past faults he that came through. See, I agree with that, but not the way she packaged it. She's saying, you know, he done hurt you. Now you just downtrodden and you just can't even get life back into you after y'all done made it through the storm. It was too tough. No, that's not what happens. Absolutely not. What happens is that he can't forget those most unkind words you kept saying to him when he was at his lowest. That's what happens. When the man is at his lowest, that's when you either solidify or break that relationship. You're either going to go in there and be that man's woman, or you're going to go in there and be his enemy. And there is no turning back. I'm tired of these lies. When the man is down, sisters, when your man is down, pick him up and he will not let you go. But if you kick him while he's down, I don't care how things seem like they done got better. He shall never forget.
Y'all change us so much.
That's the response.
That by the time that we have changed into this woman who now has trust issues, this woman now has insecurities, this woman now has bitterness, we are left with all these bruises and all of this baggage that we have transformed into through years of going through that with you. You can't even look at us no more. So it's like, I've changed and I'm sorry for what I did, but you remind me of that season of my life and I am done here. So instead of being responsible for going through this healing journey with you for what I put you through, I'm gonna move on to this woman that doesn't have to heal from me because she ain't have to experience that version of me.
Okay, one more thing.
Which is just a lie. And look at her. She feel good. Oh, yeah, exactly. You told me exactly what I wanted to hear. It wasn't me. It was him. No. How about he was fine? You was crazy, driving him crazy, and he moved on. Men ain't here to fix y'all. We ain't y'all therapists. So rest in peace to the Godfather.
And a man that you can build with ain't that wicked. I've had too many conversations with husbands. I've had these conversations, and I know how I think. I know my own thoughts. You ride with a man, it ain't no going back. You got a place in his heart forever. It don't matter what, it don't work that way. But sisters like this, y'all kick when he down. And y'all expect him just to be stoic and just act like that never happened. Act like you never called him a broke A ninja. Shout out to Peach McIntyre, a F ninja, everything but a child of God. That be y'all problem. Maintain y'all feminine nature when y'all man is low and y'all won't have these problems.
Man. And shout out to Divine with the fireball. Says, my mother always told me no one is going to pat you on the back. Plus, no one owes you understanding. Blaming others for where you are don't suffice.
Amen, brother. Shout out to Divine's mom. Daggone right.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
It's that version of me.
Okay, one more thing. Or sometimes
here he go.
The reason I was able to grow after you is because I couldn't grow with you. And sometimes some women refuse to believe that you were the cause of my stunted growth. We always assume that this woman was supportive, kind, believed in you, was a healing, was a teaching, and all these different things. But sometimes that's not what was happening in these relationships.
Yeah, Mojo go get himself canceled up there. All right. Y'all know sometimes he dabbles on both sides of the fence trying to play both sides, but here we are. He know what the truth is. This is maybe he turning heel. You can only do that pandering for so long, I would imagine. Or your nuts fall off. I don't know.
They just shrivel up and implode on themselves. Imploded testes. That's what a pandering ninja deserves. He's starting to come around. Yes, I think during last night's show, I was heavy under gynocratic control. I was quick to believe every woman every time she saw the relationship was bad because of him. No, nope. Been in enough relationships, been married long enough. I know y'all crazy. Absolutely not.
So here we are. This woman here, that was pretty much the end of this one for now. That was the first time seeing him really holding a woman accountable. But look who it was. She's such low-hanging fruit. Look how she presenting. So that was easy target.
There you go. Ooh, good one, Mr. X. If that was a sister presenting like something he halfway desired, he would have pandered to her. He would have told her sweet bull jive nothings. He said, shoot, never mind, leave it alone.
Yeah, so for that, we're going to put her in the sub.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, diamond, wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water.
Yeah, shout out to Mojo. He know how to get some characters up on that stage, boy. I know Kudra ain't adding no damn value at all. Every time we show Mojo up there, she just be looking stupid.
And shout out to Divine. He says, ladies, if you having the looks, good kudakata means more. Majority of women would be married. When you put down someone, expect karma to come your way.
Amen, brother Divine.
So here we go. We talking about women think they the prize. This woman says she invited a homeless ninja into her house.
Biggest mistake I made in 2025 was inviting a homeless man into my home to stay with me and my kids. That was the biggest mistake I made, and I didn't really realize how much it traumatized me, but that shit traumatized the fuck out of me. Like, let's rewind, okay? It comes down to this man. The way I knew him was from his nephew, right? And I used to do Forex like back in 2020. So with me doing Forex, I had to basically scout people. Yeah, I had to basically recruit people to be on my team so that I can, get monthly, residual payment basically, okay? And there was one person, his name was Mark, okay? And I forgot how I got Mark on my team, but I think it was because I was on Instagram. Back then, when I was like trying to recruit people, I would be basically on Instagram, just going through people's following that I, was already following, going on the explore page and, just basically searching for people, okay? That was the way I was able to, recruit people on my team. Found one guy named Mark, and I'm still like cool with him. I'm literally following him on all social media. By the way, y'all, I talk fast and sometimes I might stutter, so yeah, don't mind that. Anyways, Mark introduced me to one of his friends or associates that he knew from college, and that associate or friend introduced me to his uncle. So Mark's associate friend was a nephew of the nigga who I invited into my home last year. And the nephew is cool. Like, I don't have a problem with the nephew. He is actually still following me on social media as well. But the nephew eventually got me introduced to his uncle because he wanted to put his uncle onto Forex.
Yeah, this is sounding like a damn Ponzi scheme. Forex. That was a thing. Is it still a thing? I don't know. I know back during the cooties it was. All y'all was doing it and, scamming each other. She said, I'm on Facebook looking for people. And then I met some guy, and then I met another guy, and then he introduced me to his uncle, and his uncle moved into my house. He was hunching on me all crazy.
It sound the details make it crazy. Too many folks involved. Too many men's and not enough women's. Golly. She talking about this situation traumatized her. Correction. You traumatized yourself. And Forex is done. Okay. I know, like Mr. X said, during cooties, shout out to my wife. She was trading on there, making some twos and fews for show. It's okay. I know I'm gonna say we. I ain't do it dago thing. She ain't done it in a while, but it's definitely something. If you study it and get some knowledge, you can definitely make some money.
Cool. So immediately when he introduced me to his uncle, everything was cool vibes. I seen that both of them, they had like, smart mouths, but honestly, I was cool with it. I really didn't give a fuck, The uncle immediately started to kind of flirt in a way, call me Care Bear and shit like that. Cool. Now, I want to say for a good 3 or 4 years, this uncle, I'm going to call the uncle, basically the homeless man that stayed with me last year, Brokey. I'm going to call him Brokey. Brokey, me and him, we really didn't speak like that. We were like on and off speaking. Like, we'll only speak when, I'll only speak to him when he hit me up or some shit like that. Like, after I was done doing Forex, I stopped doing Forex probably around 2021. After I stopped doing that, I kind of just lost communication with the people who was on my team. Therefore, I really didn't have a reason to really reach out to anyone else. But he was on my social media. Brokey was on my social media, shit like that. So whenever I post, he would comment, and then that's how we start talking. Now, knew he been trying to fuck for a minute now, but we just never linked up. We eventually linked up in 2024. It was like July of 2024. I had just got out of like a relationship, a long-term relationship where Hey,
here we go. Yeah, Brokey. So she trying to make it like he was playing the long con. He was sticking around for 5-6 years, and all of a sudden I was getting out of a relationship and Brokey showed up with hard meats.
A friend. It was just a friend. She say he's just a friend. She say he's just a friend. No, he want cheeks, and he trying to jam his meat. As she said, he trying to bust down your toonies. And y'all sisters like this, they like the attention. Do y'all want to have that conversation? Some sisters just like sexual attention. They tease us. We used to call them CTs back in the day. You gotta figure that out. CTs, CTWs. All right, that's
4
all it is.
years, and I was out of that relationship for about 8 months. I took that 8 months to just be to myself. And he was the first person I linked up with. That y'all got it ordered. He was the first person I linked up with, and fucked, right? Cool. So, yeah, that happened. After me and him linked up, we actually didn't speak for a good 6 to 7 months, right? Fast forward to January 2025, he had reached out to me and asked me to do a favor. I said yes. I allowed him to basically store his shit at my place, and I basically invited him to stay at my place for a couple of days because I've seen that he was stressed out and he didn't really have anywhere to go. So cool. Eventually, I did say to him, stay for as long as you need to. I don't know why I said that. In my head, I feel like when you say that, people should know when to leave. I said that thinking that he would get his shit together and leave within the next week or two. I did not think he would actually say I don't know why the fuck. That's where I went wrong. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to really help him out because I really didn't have a problem with him. And I knew him. And I knew his nephew and shit like that. So that's why I was trying to help him out. Okay.
You a lie. And the truth ain't
Tell the
in
whole
you.
truth. We here now. He was stroking you down something crazy, and you didn't want him to leave because you was getting in-house meats. Shout out to Big Unc. So Big Unc was in there doing this thing, and you couldn't get enough.
Oh, I used to the club,
Oh, honey, that right there. I said, slow down, baby. Slow down.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Oh.
Load up, click, click. Oh, oh, oh,
That part. So shout out.
Listen here, that's called thrusting and pumping for a roof. Dad, listen here, a man gonna dig deep, gonna have an adrenaline spike and everything. Beating the back of that oven, got to keep the roof over his head. He ain't got nothing else but meat. That's what it was. And that's all it's ever gonna be. Post sister. But listen here, sisters. This don't date no guy that's so willing to move in with you like this. I don't know what part of the game that is. I would believe that a man should be too embarrassed to be like, hey, girl, can I move in with you? Don't you understand that dynamic is ruined from the get-go? Don't do that.
Man, and shout out to Ashy Foot. He says they sound like my kind of people.
Perhaps.
Yeah, good luck. And Air Force Reek says, salute fellas in chat. In what world is it safe and okay to invite a homeless person into your house with your kids being there? Just dumb.
Weenie drunk. She couldn't see past the glaze, brother.
Well, she said, I knew the nephew and I knew this person. I knew that person. You ain't know nobody.
She tried to make it seem like she known him for at least 5 years. That's the lie.
That's where I fucked up. So 2 weeks turns into 2 months, or 3 months actually. Days turns into 2 weeks. 2 weeks turns into 3 months. Actually, it was 3 months. I can't tell you how this shit literally traumatized me and gave me PTSD. First, something with me, because I have 2 kids, I've always said that I do not want any man around my kids. So that was the thing. I don't know why I allowed that, but I just did because I'm just like, whatever, let me just help him out. I genuinely did not think he was going to do anything to me and my kids, but I should have stuck down. I should have stuck to my boundary of not having anyone around my kids. The only people who I want around my kids is, of course, their family and my best friend. That's it. And because I didn't do that, I allowed this man to come into my home and, just say reckless shit. Now, my sons, they have 2 different personalities. My youngest son is kind of chill and laid back, and my oldest son, he's very lovey-dovey, and he's very just wild and out there, right? He's only 5 though. At the time he was 4, but he's 5 now. He was very my oldest son is very he has more of a outgoing personality. Cool. So during that 3 months, there was just shit that this nigga would do and say that rubbed me the wrong way. I would let it slide and roll off my back, but at some point, it just got to a point. So, he had introduced me to a nigga who he was close with. He's been friends with them for 12, 13 years. I told him I needed a car. Okay. Back in 2025, I needed a car. And I told him look, I'm trying to get a car. I got my tax money back and everything. Long story short, his friend, I want to say him and his friend scammed me with this car because I asked a friend, if there's anything wrong with the car. He said many times, I even have proof of it. He said many times, no, there was nothing wrong with the car. The car is fine. And to find out, the car is actually very faulty. And for all of 2025, I've had to deal, like, this car was the reason why I literally lost my home.
Hell!
Shout out to Nug Nug. Nug Nug comes in like damn Agent Orange, man. He destroying everything. So he show up.
No bread, no water, just meat.
And this uncle was the couch Negro variety. She said he was somebody's uncle that was her age. So this ninja was probably about 50 years old. And he seen this youngin. She said he used to call her Care Bear. Hey, Care Bear. He used to give her pet names. Like they was all working together. And all of a sudden, Care Bear turned into back shots. All right. And he in the house acting wild. This is crazy.
And he talking about she keep getting introduced to folks. It was a lot of glaze being spread around all up and through here, man. Stop this. Stop this madness. So Nug Nug caused you to lose your house by getting this car. You see how, let's stop. I'm tired of you and I'm tired of Butterfly Belly with the Suburban. I ain't forgot about her. How much did you pay for this car? We need more freaking details. Oh, I just got this car for his buddy. What was the conversation? She said, look, I got $1,700. Can you help me out? Nug Nug said, but I know what market you in. For sure, right on. It's called a rent-a-rock.
And she said she had just got her taxes back. So more than likely, she had a couple grand. She probably had about $4,000. And the thing is, Nug Nug was the middleman. So he was setting up the price. So the car probably cost $2,000. And he went back and told her it's $3,000. That's why she said they both were scamming me. Because she gave the money to the uncle, and he like, I'm gonna facilitate the deal. I'm gonna get you this car, and he upcharged. He put some stank on it.
Yes, that happened 100%. We can't prove it, but I about bet my life on it. Then seen it happen. This is hood antics, and she just like, okay, she going along with it because that ain't your man. Y'all just hunching and got a thing going. That was a lick. He probably walked away with about $800 cold cash. I know she mad as say he started walking the house with Jay's. She's like, where you get all this extra money from? She's like, don't worry about it.
And then she said she got the car, then she couldn't get to work, and then she lost her house. One thing was just snowballing. But Nug Nug comes through and he'd destroy your life.
He's working on this car, trying to keep this $2,500 beater going.
Find out the car is actually very faulty, and for all of 2025 I've had to deal, like, this car was the reason why I literally lost my home. Because I had this car, I had to literally, I wanted this car to basically be able to make money so that I can actually try to, you know, pay off my bills while I'm looking for an actual job that suited my circumstances, basically. And because of this car, I literally went into a deep financial, like, downfall, and I literally lost everything because of this car. Because this nigga introduced me to a nigga, to his friend, that literally scammed me with this car.
Okay.
You a liar.
Everybody's fault. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Accountability is like kryptonite. She ain't got no fault in any of this. It's because of the guy she was working with introduced her to another guy that introduced her to this uncle, and he introduced her to some car salesman. It's everybody's fault. She's a shrinking violet.
I'm so daggone triggered, man. It's taking me back. Listen here, ninjas. You can't buy a machine, a car, a truck that you need to start and get you through your daily task for work, and you go out there and buy you some farted out hoopty. Y'all get on my nerves when I had a brother like this. I said, don't be buying no raggedy 1992 F-150, and you need that thing to pull a trailer and run through the city. Don't do it. Same thing here. She bought that car trying to do Uber Eats and Lyft and Uber. She said she's using the car to make money. You can't buy a hoopty and try to use it to make money. You are going to lose just like she did.
Man. And shout out Darkman Jeff that's bringing out the small violin for this one.
Micro violin.
And Brother David, he says he gave you the meat that you've been missing. Stop playing with us. You needed the glaze, and he said,
no bread, no water, just meat.
It's that grown glaze.
Air Force Reek, this is always someone else's fault for making unfavorable decisions.
You want to know what's amazing, Air Force Reek? If they would take accountability, they won't remain in these situations.
So here we are. This is crazy.
Kid you not. That was one thing. I was expecting for this man to come through and actually do something about it. He never did. He never did anything to actually resolve the situation. Brokey literally just sat by and watched me struggle with this car. Even though he was staying at my place rent-free, paying no bills, he was not paying for shit at all. Sat by and watched me literally struggle financially with this car. Didn't do shit. He did look out for me here and there for like small shit, but things like the cons definitely outweigh the pros, okay? The nigga would just say slick shit. He would say slick shit, and then he would say slick shit about my parenting and about my kids. And when it came down to that, I tried my best to not be disrespectful, because I could have definitely been disrespectful back to this nigga, and I could have said some reckless ass shit to him about his parenting and about his child. I could have, I didn't. But whenever, you know, someone was to speak about his child, he would have a fucking problem, you know? He tried to claim that I was speaking about his child before, and I never did. I've never said anything negative about his child, like, ever. Not to him. So that's another thing. But after...
Not to him.
There was something that happened one night, and that's what told me that I needed to kick this nigga out of my place, right? One night... And I already knew this nigga already felt some type of way against me. Like, he felt like he tried to always little girl me. The nigga is like 8 years older than me. He always tried to little girl me, and he always...
The way she keep dropping these N-bombs, it's just no respect. This is a straight brute. She up here with that bull nose, these two bastard kids. Where the baby daddy at? These kids is small, like 4, 3, little babies. You just got out of a relationship. Why are you going through all these men?
She is unkempt and got no couth or no type of decorum or structure in her life. Look at this hoodie. Look, I mean, we ain't even addressed the physicals. No need to. Look at it. Look at her. Look at them baby hairs. Look at that head. Look at that stained up hoodie. Like, you look like a old war-torn, overworked man that worked the third shift that he don't like changing his hoodie. You a woman. Like, her life, there's no structure in her life at all. That's why she here talking like this. That's why it's all chaos.
He felt like he tried to always little girl me. The nigga is like 8 years older than me. He always tried to little girl me, and he always tried to make it seem like I was fucking naive and so uneducated. Like, he always tried to fucking make himself feel more superior because he knew some things that I didn't know, because he lived a certain type of lifestyle that I didn't live. He always tried to make himself look and feel more superior and educated. But in reality, if you were that educated, if you were really smart, you would not be fucking homeless. Just saying. But he always tried to little girl me. He always tried to make it seem like I was so naive and stupid and this and that and third.
Well, there we go. He got to be smarter than you, right? He can be homeless, but you let a homeless man move into your house with your kids, and you gave him some kudakata, more than likely raw. So who's really dumb?
Check and mate. Yes. That was sucked to hear as a grown man. He talking bad about your parent, and you say, shut up, you homeless. And he could just simply turn around and say, shoot, but I'm still all up and through your kudakata. I can't be that bad. Giving a man access to your body, ladies, is the highest honor you can give him. It's the highest honor. I don't know where y'all got this mixed up. So once you give the man your genitals, ain't what you gonna say to him? Like, so what? What's the old saying? So what I beat? So what?
One night where I got fed up, he had to say something, and it really clicked in my head like, yo, this nigga really don't fucking like me. So that night, I literally was like, or the next day after that shit, I literally got up, I left, and I said, yo, I texted him, I'm like, yo, you need to go. Like, you need to go find somewhere else to live. I got so fucking fed up, bro. And in the midst of me telling him, get your shit and get out, basically, he wanted to try and will take me to court. I told him the time frame to, leave. I said I wanted him to be gone. It was April at the time, April 2025. He came at the end of January 2025, and he stayed until like April, or May 1st, actually. Tried to pull some bullshit saying that I need to take him to court because I want him out immediately. But I told him, look, find somewhere else to go by May 1st, okay? And there's so much that goes into this shit, but just that just me doing that fucking, making that piss poor ass decision literally ruined my whole fucking year, bro. It ruined my whole fucking year. My whole year went downhill after that shit, bro. Like a lesson that I learned from that whole situation is, first, never put yourself, like, I will never put myself in a position to try and help out anyone like that, like, ever again. Especially because man already made it clear that he has had problems with other people.
And this is the average woman. So any traumatic events in their life, they ain't gonna never give anybody else the benefit of the doubt. That's why they remain single, because they can't be vulnerable. Oh no, that guy that, stole my car before or slept with my best friend. It could be anything that happened to them in a relationship, and they just drag it with them for the rest of their life. When all of this is your fault, like, you dealt with this homeless man, now you're gonna project and say, now I ain't trusting none of you ninjas.
I've been saying it. I ain't said it in quite a while. Young sisters that have yet to make this mistake, Shifu bar. Don't deal with extremes in your dating before you find your man. What does that mean? Don't deal with ninjas that are extremely, that you desire extremely. Don't go out here finding Mr. 666 that just want to hunch on you. That's extreme. You ain't gonna be able to forget him. And definitely don't be dating down, trying nug, trying to extract everything out of you. These two extremes, stay away from them. Deal with regular ninjas that you can forget after a weekend with another guy. Because they can't never forget these dudes. Too much extremes.
Other people, he has not been able to actually stay with other people. He has fallen out with other people. Like, not only that, like, he already made clear that he did not get along with people, and he will always try to make it seem like people were doing him wrong. He would never really take accountability for shit he was saying or doing. And nigga always tried to disguise disrespect, him being disrespectful, with him being blind. Nigga was just straight up disrespectful, and I seen quickly why the fuck he was in the position he was in. Like, for real. Now, is he still homeless? I don't know. Baby, I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if he is.
Yo, there we go. Long story short, she let this guy move in, and it's all his fault. Her whole life went downhill. He sold her a bad car. She lost her job. She got kicked out of her apartment. All this. Now she's just out here funky, looking for a sponsor.
Yeah, she homeless now with at least 2 kids and a raggedy car and a raggedy head and a raggedy mouth. Nothing here. Terrible. How do we know this is her fault? She never had to move this guy into her house. She could have said no and went on about her merry way. But like we pointed out, this ain't no saint. This ain't no mother Bonquisha. It was meat on the table and she obliged. She got something out of it too. No bread, no water, just meat.
That's it. So right now, Leon got a warm place for you.
There you go.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, ninja. Yeah, I was about to say, tear it into little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Oh, that was an epic show right there, boy. I gotta find my Rocco's Modern Life shirt.
And shout out to Evie Ray. He says Glazed Galaxy Yam Council apologizes for tardiness.
Just get out. Go home.
We appreciate you, brother Evie. So we're gonna keep it moving. We are talking about, if women are the prize, then where are the results? We're going back over to tonight's conversation.
What advice can I give my friend who is pregnant by an inmate? A little more information? She's a CO.
Oh. How long he gonna be there?
1.5 years left.
Okay, we can make this work. How long he been in there?
8 years already.
Oh, okay. That did something felonious. You know how you got love after lock up? This is love during it.
How far along is she?
She's due in January.
Lock the baby up too, goddamn. Lock the baby up too, man.
He's getting out in 1.5 years.
Yeah.
This woman knew when she started dating this guy in jail. She knew his release date. So that means that she had every intent on doing what? Being with him once he was released. And so if she really feels that way, on a positive note, maybe he'll get out and he'll be able to acclimate to society.
You know damn well he ain't. Y'all don't care about the babies. We are talking about babies and life and who's going to be nurturing and rearing these children. This man that spent 10 years in prison, respectfully, he don't need to be getting out, hopping right into parenthood. He got other things he need to figure out, all right? Like getting a license and a job and figuring out what the internet and social media is. All this stuff is new, and you're going to be trying to get him to be a father? Come on now.
Time is moving fast, huh? Shout out to Shawshank Redemption. Well, man, say a lot done changed since I've been away. Golly, this dude been locked up for 8 years. 8 years. Like Miss X is pointing out, he got to do some reprogramming. If you are a woman, especially a woman that's a CO, she in there with the beast, and you allow this ninja while he's still incarcerated, most egregious activity to knock you up. He put his meat through the bars. And that's the way you decide to bring your child into the world. You hate your kids. That's terrible. Abso-freaking-lutely not. You hate your offspring. Golly.
And he will have a second chance, and they'll be able to have a real healthy, family.
What's up, Dimitri? The problem is a lot of women are in situations who's locked in other situations all the time.
Yes.
So she's with this in prison. Circumstantially, he might only like her because she's available.
Yes.
So when he get out, that may not even be her no more.
Yes.
That is for the streets.
I'm going to give you the best advice I have for this. She there already. And I'm going to make this larger than just this situation. I just don't want y'all to continue to double down on dumb. There are times in your life that you know that you should put distance between you and the man that's only there to distract you. She got distracted from her job by a man that can't even go to the restroom when he wants to.
I mean, come on now.
Hell!
I see Mojo Jojo been up here turning heel lately. Ever since Kundra and them, they must have, hey, you calling these Smiths, Cheyenne Bryant, Ayana, some of them. He like, you got real hyenas up there. You can't. I mean, they doing your job for you. You can't even, you got to stand on manhood at that point. So, but nonetheless, here we are. Like, y'all can only do so much dumb-ish, and you want me to co-sign this?
Thank you. It took all of these raging hyenas. You hit the nail on the head. It took all this raging hyena energy for Panda Bear Mojo Jojo to sit here and be speaking some truth. Yeah, meat distracted. No, stop that. Ain't no meat distracted. I don't agree with that. Ain't no meat distracted. No, she did that to herself. How, as a woman, I don't know how y'all think for the most part. How can you look at a man behind bars? What is it? Is it primitive? Talk to his sisters. I'm getting triggered. What makes you look at a man that got no freedom, fighting for his life every day? Say, you know what? I'm going to open myself up to you. Can have all of me in prison, man. What is it, sister? Somebody say something.
Well, there you go. Like he said, meat distracted. These women are moving like men. And more than likely looking at her friend is probably just as big as her. So some blowed out woman in prison. And you get the one thing about prison, they might not have the social status and the money, but this ninja could have been 6'3", chiseled brother. Some guy that on the outside, he wouldn't even look her way. But on the inside, she's beneficial to the group. Like, obviously. So that's the allure where you get these women that can sleep with men that they could not sleep with if he was free.
Oh, the dots connect. Same thing with guys. They needs women that got 2, 3, 4, 50 kids, but they be fit and kind of attractive. They know, like you said, they know I can't get you if you childless. Same thing here. I like when dots connect.
And I don't want to sound like I'm trying to like stab at this, but I'm saying if a man ain't got his own freedom, how can he be the source of yours? And I wish the best because there's a child involved. I'm going to speak to what he said, though. Right now, you are the only option. You are the only woman naive enough to get pregnant by me in jail. And so right now I have you. Now, listen, this is not me villainizing this man. Maybe this man has changed his life. He gonna get out and he gonna, but let's.
He ain't gonna.
Wait a minute. I was gonna say, wait, Ace, he could be other employees at the job. You can't say this is his only option.
Hey, inmates. What are you talking about?
No. Stop. That went left. These are his only options. Kudakata. Nah, what you want, to sleep with a man, Cheyenne? They just want to keep throwing poop in the dating market. They want everything to be FUBAR. Sodom and Gomorrah.
Okay. If it is possible or probable that he could be in there doing those things, again, why are y'all considering these types of individuals as potential mating partners? It don't make no sense. He could be doing this. He could be doing that. He could be this. He could be that. He could be all of that, but you still let him bust all up it through you. Shut up. This is annoying.
Man.
Money.
And shout out to Nicole Lovely gifting 5 memberships.
We appreciate your sister. Thank you.
Yeah!
Appreciate your sister. Make sure y'all thank her for that. And Air Force Reek says, y'all will be doing a reaction to this woman's story time when he gets out.
I can feel it coming.
Man, until then, we're gonna put all these folks in the pit. That was
especially Cheyenne.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things get brighter.
Listen, man, Nug is successful in his endeavors. I know women, personally that did that were CEOs and was hunching on inmates. It's mind-boggling. Fellas, single men out there, observe Nug's endeavors because he is successful. What does it take? Huh? Like Miss X said, maybe he's 6 foot, all chiseled up. Go to the gym, man. Go to the gym and get what you want.
So here we go. If you're just coming in, hit the like button. These women are down so bad right now. We've been documenting a lot of these folks living in their cars, living in vans. A lot of these women are just giving up on life.
Well, let's see what we got. She got a little bit of space here. She living in her car.
Great morning, bus besties. Get ready with me as a 24-year-old living in a bus. Now, friend, I'm not even going to lie to you. It was a little bit chilly outside, so your girl already woke up and put her robe on, okay? It was too cold for me. I actually woke up hours ago. It was too cold, got up, used the bathroom, and ran right back to get underneath them blankets for a few more hours. Now, your girl is definitely a little bit behind on some things, considering the fact that I did my laundry a couple days ago and it's still not put up. Not only is it still not put up, I also didn't put the laundry in the new container that I bought a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot going on. Then look at my hair. Look at my hair. I woke up looking like I was wearing a football helmet. Said hood. Now, I keep me a water bottle to spray in my hair so I can do my hair when I wake up. Well, guess what? All the water about empty out that thing. Then y'all probably like, ew, she didn't brush her teeth. Okay, well, listen. Since I didn't have no water in the water bottle and I couldn't finish doing my hair, I figured I'd just go in Miss Angie house, finish doing my hair.
Let's stop her for a minute. I mean, this ain't it. If you're going to do it, you got to look the part. I mean, you got to be fit, feminine, friendly. You can't be all self-deprecating and looking like this. Like, in this bus, I know it smell like boiled hot dogs up in there. Like, what's the aromas? What's the feng shui? I needs to know.
The feng shui is definitely off. It's way off. The flow is bad. Okay, here we go. She living in a bus. Just on that alone, I'm going to give that a thumbs up. Hey, it's better living in a car, and you can make it work. But as Mr. X was saying, you look the part, be it. Be the bus girl. Lose some weight. You know what I mean? Be that hippie tree hugging sister. That's the vibe that can work for you. Travel the country, get you a toolie, maybe even a dog. Live that life. This life means no clutter, no excess. You actually got to have pretty good structure because you got very limited space. And she talked about she about to go in somebody's house to brush her teeth. No, you still depending on folks. You ain't doing it right.
I figured I'd just go in Miss Angie house, finish doing my hair, and brush my teeth. Okay? So I'll see you later, bestie. Hey, bus besties, we back. If you are new here, I am Des the baddest ass the motherfucking planet. Baby, y'all didn't tell no lies there. But I'm Des. I live in my 1995 Chevrolet G30 bus. Y'all know we ain't been in the bus too much. These winter months are really wearing down on us. On top of that, your favorite div has been sick. Nasty. I'm on the back end of this little sinus thing that I had going on, and I haven't done nothing. Been like in the past couple of days, yeah, I've done.
And she keeps saying we. I think she got a girlfriend. I think it's her and another blowed out woman on this bus. Might be Becky or somebody. And yeah, so, and they haven't been in the bus because it's too cold and they ain't about that life. So they'll go inside.
This is fake. Hey, this is fake news. Ain't no inside to go to when you live in that van life, that bus life, that square life. Shout out to Leon King. This false, you can't find refuge inside of a house. Oh, the bus too cold. The struggle is part of the journey. Y'all trying to bypass the struggle. Absolutely not. Ain't y'all blowed out. Y'all ain't doing it right. And y'all funky.
Stuff, but I haven't done anything important, like nothing that I need to do. I have so much to do. I ain't even unloaded the laundry basket from the last time it was in Miss Angie's house. Right now, what we doing is we in the bus, we getting a couple things together. We need to get our clothes straight because we got to go in the crib and take a shower. It's already 4 p.m. There's a couple things that I need to get done. I really need to clean my car out, so stay tuned. See,
it's already 4 p.m. Y'all just be walking around funky, waking up funky, throwing, I don't understand the order of the day. I don't understand the smells. It's just giving very much funk. Even the bus, this 95, whatever.
Like, it looked like it's pretty big. It don't look that big inside. Was she in there? Maybe because she's so big. It ain't little in there. She big in there. I don't know what's going on. 4 o'clock, you say you ain't doing anything. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's because of athletic sports. But if I ain't got nothing to do, if I literally find myself, I don't have anything, I'm going to the gym. Like, because you got too much stuff you can work on to be sitting around idle. Do something. Like, this is getting on my nerve. Do anything besides nothing. Go for a walk. Find something inspiring, but don't just sit and be dormant.
Need to clean my car out, so stay tuned, see if we make it to that part. I also need to go get some hair dye because I've been wanting to dye my hair for a minute. I went last time, didn't find the color that I like. We just gonna make something shake, right? Apparently somebody musty, crusty, dusty self needs to see it to believe it. So there go the water, there go the soap. I take a bath, honey. You should take a bath too. Today I went with my iconic cheetah print Juicy.
Yeah, always playing. They be in the comment section like y'all, like she funky, she don't bathe, and she say, I do. And now she gonna come up here and start playing with y'all. Everything is rage bait and hate watching for the most part. That's the internet anymore. Rage baiting and hate watching. That's, most of the content creators are rage baiting and most of the audience are hate watchers. And here we are. Welcome to 2026.
That's it. Shout out to all the haters out there. Shout out to the one brother. I forget his name. I know y'all done seen him. He a pretty big content creator. He got Hater University. Shout out to the brother at Hater University. I gotta look him up. But listen here, sisters. Technical file ejected from the game. She waffling around funk. We too old. You cannot sit around as an adult woman all for the most part of the day. Wake up, stewing in your own viscera, want to sit around till 4 p.m. like she said, then want to go take a quick shower. You still got some twang to you. You got to submerge that cat. And a little sprinkle of water ain't going to do it. You a big one.
Today I went with my iconic cheetah print Juicy and good googly moogly. That thing is juicy. Also, I just checked my DMs last.
Yeah, that thing is funky. That thing is atrocious. I guess juicy. We got to look up the word. What is juicy?
No, juicy is that sounds good. That's tantalizing. That right there, I don't like. No, we ain't put juicy to that. It's rotund. Yeah, I give her that, but it's the fact that it's funky. I ain't giving no props. It has some wiggle to it.
night, and I had another message from the trolls that called the po-po on me. They said they gonna call him again. Well, guess what? Call the po-po. Ain't nobody scared of the po-po. Hey, let me quit playing on this phone. I love y'all. Mwah. Hey, Bus Besties. This is my 1995 Chevy Van G30, and today I'm going to be answering some of your frequently asked questions about bus life. So the first question that I have is, where did you find your bus? Well, they post a lot of buses and things like that for sale on Facebook Marketplace. I actually found my bus searching on Craigslist. The second question that I get is, why did I make the decision to do bus life? I made the decision to do bus life because I was paying about $1,000 in rent. So that's about $12,000 in rent a year on top of power, water, Wi-Fi, all of those things. I'm paying out $14,000 a year, damn near, and I don't own anything. This, I fully own it. I don't pay any rent, and I have the freedom to do whatever I want to, whenever I want to. And that's my favorite part, bestie.
Man.
Is this camera on me? Yes, it's on. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Y'all are not men. You are a woman. You don't make this look good. I keep saying you make this look funky and bad, undesirable. Sitting here, you wasn't paying that much. If you was up under some instruction, fit, all that, you wouldn't be paying all that money in bills. So I don't understand what you are swapping lifestyles out for. Seem like you downgrading.
Yeah, explain more about doing what you want when you want. I ain't catching that. I'm not seeing doing what you want when you want. If you had this apparatus parked on, 5 acres, and you had other structures around, and you could show us, like Miss X said, what's the order of the day? What does your day entail other than maybe washing up and going inside the house and pretending like you live in van life? She a poser.
And then she said she found the van on, Craigslist, Facebook Market. Like, come on now. Most of this stuff on these sites are lemons, especially for a woman. You don't know what you're looking for. So unless you're a seasoned mechanic and all that, you're going to check these vehicles out. More than likely, this thing can only get around, the transmission probably bad. Shout out to Jay Prince and his food truck. Like, y'all be getting these vehicles and, man, granted, but, man, y'all be, I don't know.
I'm questioning if it moves at all, Mr. X. That's for real, like, shoot, the way she got it set up in there, she take a hard turn. Everything just, I don't think it moves at all. It's just a permanent fixture.
Third question that I get is, how is it dealing with the cold? Well, number one, I'm a hot sleeper. I sweat in my sleep. I get hot. I kick covers. I toss. I turn. I do not like being hot. So dealing with the cold really isn't that bad for me. Also, since I did get my little Mr. Buddy propane heater.
You ain't no hot sleeper. You blowed out. And in the warm summer months, you sweat a lot from the heat and all the crevices and all the curves and juiciness. All that juiciness.
Sweat beating on your glistening skin. That looks good when you see when collarbones are exposed. No collarbones is sweat, funk. Sweat and collarbones, yummy. All right. No collarbones, ick. Absolutely not. You a hot sleeper. Talking about she got a Mr. Heater propane tank in that van. Y'all don't get it. You gonna pass away from carbon monoxide poison playing around. Don't be putting no gas operated heater in no confined space like that. You tripping.
For me. Also, since I did get my little Mr. Buddy propane heater, it warms the bus up just fine for me. It's very ideal, and I can expand and get a bigger heater if I want to get a bigger heater. I can get a furnace installed if I want to get a furnace installed. So there's a lot of options that you can go with for heat. I also have about 3 thick blankets that I sleep underneath, and then when I wake up I end up being underneath like 1 blanket because I'm a hot sleeper. And the fourth and final question that I have for you guys today is, how long do I plan on living in the bus? Well, I am from North Carolina. I've never really traveled too far outside of North Carolina. I've been up and down to the surrounding states, but I haven't really traveled west of the U.S. So I plan on traveling around, and then when I'm done with my travels, I'll probably settle the bus down, buy me some land, man, buy me a house. I don't know, bus bestie. I'ma figure it out. But I'm a kind of fly by the seat of my pants type of girl.
So here we go. I mean, first of all, that bus ain't making it across the country. You losing your mind. You're going to make it about 3 city blocks and you're going to be calling your mama, hey, I'm down the street. It's over. The tranny smoking, the engine smoking, tires flat. Stop that. So I can't do it with this one.
This, you know, I got a story for everything. This reminds me when I worked at Honda. This post sister came in there with a little late 90s Honda CRV, a little crossover, towing capacity might be 650 pounds for real. She came in there, she had planned on leaving Pittsburgh and driving to California. She pulled through the drive-thru, Miss X, with this little CRV, and she had this big old U-Haul trailer. She went down to U-Haul and got a trailer. They didn't know what she was using. She came into the Honda dealership like, yeah, just want to make sure it's hooked up correctly. We had to call the police on her to make sure she did not attempt this. We like, ma'am, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it a fraction of the way there before this car melts. Like these, what I'm saying is they have no idea the task they have in their mind. I'm gonna drive cross country. You got any spare tires? You got any tools? You got any coolant? Do you know anything about how this vehicle behaves when it's under stress? No? Then don't do it.
And here we go. So she's just living a very nomadic life right now. And people saying how she get money, more than likely from content creating. So she's on these sites, Facebook, TikTok, and she probably making a couple thousand a month. That's all she need. 5, 6, who knows what she making, maybe more. And she like, look, she gonna buy some land. Godspeed. We're gonna see. Lose some weight.
There you go. Look, I'm here for the van life and bus life, but there has to be structure. This is a minimalist existence. Can't be hoarding, having clutter like she do it. It's not gonna work out.
So that's what I plan on doing. Flying by the seat of my pants and seeing where the world takes me. If you guys like these frequently asked questions videos, you can drop your questions down below and I will see you next time. Bye, Bus Besties. Happy Friday, Bus Besties. I just woke up. We got to get some stuff to get ready for this winter storm. So let's go. I had Taco Bell for dinner last night. I got taco sauce on my sweater. Disregard that. Okay, Miss Angie's not going to let me sleep outside with the weather freezing, so I'm going to go ahead and get my bag together. Actually, I'm just going to put my hygiene stuff in my bag, and then I'm going to take my laundry basket inside, do my laundry so that I have clean sweatpants to wear for the cold weather. Also, Chad, I'm privileged enough to have a generator. So I am going to bring my electric generator into the house and I'm going to charge it up to 100%. So that way if we do lose power, we will still be able to do basic things like, you know, charge our phones, maybe cook on an electric cooker, something like that, right? If we need it, I will go get my propane heater. I have a propane dual fuel stove. You can use propane or butane for the stove. So I'm going to bring this too, just in case, like I said, power goes out and we need to cook because Big Mama got to eat. Living in a bus and setting everything up to be like a tiny house on wheels so you can be off grid is really coming through in these moments, because if we lose water or if we lose power, I can come in and save the day a little bit, right? Okay, so this is what I'm bringing to prepare. I am bringing my generator, my dual fuel stove, the charger for my generator, some extra propane heater, and my laundry.
Man. But I don't know who this Miss Angie is. I don't know if that's family or what. Some woman, she's parked the bus outside somebody's house. I don't know if they got a bleeding heart or what. They're like, we ain't gonna let you stay out in the cold. You can come in tonight. I don't know.
No, that's not van life. That's not living off grid. You're supposed to have everything you need and be out of people's way. You still a burden. Miss Angie, tired of smelling you coming there smelling like that van. Go on and do it right. You got to go out there. You live in there all year round, and this brother out there living in tents, and you talking about you can't live in the van because it's too cold. You're not built for this. And you talking about you sleep hot, you run hot like an old hoopty. Posers, no respect for this.
Ooh, okay. Ooh.
fake.
Super cool thing about my generator too is if we lose power and then I end up using all the juice in the generator, I can plug it into my car and recharge it in my car. Okay. The last thing I'm doing to prepare, I have some water and snacks and stuff in the trunk of my car for if we need it, and I have more water in the bus, but we're also going to be filling up the bathtubs tomorrow night.
She playing and joking. This is like some kind of trust fund baby. Gotta be. She's in her residential neighborhood where she grew up at. She's still in her hometown, just playing, creating content. You know, this is a thing. People are doing this, like lying, saying they're doing like car life, and they're just walking outside to their car and filming and going back inside, lying to folks.
And she ain't lying. She telling you I'm going back inside. I would imagine the more clever folks would keep that a secret once they turn the camera off. She like, nope, Miss Angie, wait, no, it's too cold out here. I'm going in where it's climate control, you know, Nintendo, all that stuff. They look like they still got Nintendo. This is fake. You got the van parked in the driveway. You got a car. You got too much stop. And y'all said in the chat, I didn't want to touch it. She seemed a little downsy. You know, maybe she one of God's special babies as well.
Before the storm comes, just in case. Y'all drop me some things in the comments that you would do to prepare for a huge winter ice storm, and maybe we can swap tips with each other, and I'll see you later. Bye, bus besties. Hey, bus besties. I'm Des. I live in a bus. Last night in Charlotte, it felt like 10 degrees. First thing that I did was make sure that my water wasn't froze. Y'all know I did not sleep in this bus in 10 degrees. Thankfully, the water wasn't froze, but I think the frigid temperatures has kind of knocked down some of my duct tape entities. What I'm gonna have to do right now is go through the bus and duct tape back all of the blankets that fell last night. I 100% almost fell off the bed right there too. Dang, best friend, you ain't gonna catch me. Now, after I taped up all of the blankets and everything with the heater on, it definitely helped me keep a lot of heat in the bus. But with the temperatures getting so cold, I think today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go try to find another heater. I know y'all said take the blankets down and get the weather seal kits, but I just think that the cold.
This is it. Rest in peace to the Godfather, the last frontier for modern women. All she need now is a damn dog, a pit bull or something to hold guard, and that's it. The prophecy is being fulfilled. They will be living in buses and cars and tents. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, her attitude gonna be different once this is her real reality. Maybe she trying to warm herself up to it. I'm trying to find some silver lining because, as you said, Mr. X, the wicked prophecy is being fulfilled. Wish it wasn't so, but it's most unfortunate. Maybe she just trying to get a hold of it. I can respect that, but if she's up here trying to carry on like she is, fully engulfed in van life, off-grid living, you special because you still going inside Miss Angie's house.
Coming off of the windows isn't really gonna seal up too much. Not super drafty in here. It's just cold. I feel like the blankets are providing me a layer of insulation. Maybe I need to get some insulated curtains to put over there. Either way, I like the blankets being up there right now. It don't bother me. It just look a little bit ghetto. Now for the big blanket that I have covering up the door, I'm pretty sure that tape is shot because the entire blanket was on the floor.
I mean, it's just lazy and funky. The ingenuity is on zero. Everything duct taped. He got nothing, no tools, no screws, no hooks, no. I mean, it's just terrible. She got that tension rod going across. She's trying to separate the rooms. She's taping up everything. That ain't even duct tape. I don't know what that's some bull jive.
Listen, man, like you said, this could work, but she ain't even got little 3M sticky hooks. It's way too much modern technology out there. This could work. You ain't got to drill. I'm more of a, power drill and screw man myself. We gonna make something permanent. But 3M, enough hooks, and you ain't got to worry about those sheets coming down. It's way too many options. This is lazy. She is too lazy to get anything done. She flies by the seat of her pants. She wakes up and she don't do damn near anything. She always sick. She keeps saying, "Oh, I'm sick, just getting over, some type of nasal congestion." She is idle. She's an idle villager.
when I got in the bus this morning. We just gonna take all the old tape off and put some new duct tape on there. Took a couple minutes for me to get the blanket centered up here, but this blanket actually helps keep in so much more air. There's a small gap in the door when you shut it where wind can easily get through, and so without this door being covered up, it's actually much colder in the bus. And I could probably just get a thermal insulated blanket to cover up the door, but for right now, we got a blanket and some duct tape. I'll see you later, bus besties. Love, chat.
I mean, here we are. If she like it, we love it. I think one of y'all said Thorazine, lobotomies, mental illness. You ain't gonna tell me mental illness is not on the forefront of this. We're looking at her. The obesity, all right, just to what you are putting into your body can cause mental illness. So it all goes hand in hand, man.
Stressing this. Listen here, y'all. I'm into this kind of carrying on bus life, homesteading, off-grid living. I'm acclimated with this type of content. She's a freaking poser. You ain't about this. Folks that really into this, you said it, Mr. X, they fit because they go through a bit of famine. Shoot. Yeah, they roughing it. They dealing with themselves. It's a spiritual thing as well. You're dealing with your gluttony. You're dealing with being too acclimated with modern amenities. You're trying to reconnect with earth. You still go inside your auntie's house, big girl. You ain't that.
Man. And shout out to Air Force Reek, been a member 10 months. Says, man, she in North Carolina, an L for my state.
There you go. Shout out to North Carolina.
And one here, seems like we got another one for Leon. Leon's lair seems to be more appealing than most of these, setups.
I've been calling it. Leon Lair's gonna be a holy place. And she come with a van, Leon.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say tear it in little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Listen here, man. Shout out to anybody that dare takes on van life, that RV life. That's a thing. I second it. Just look up the content that's out there. See how to do it properly. You can do it. But again, you got to have a minimalist existence. You ain't just got stuff everywhere. You live kind of like a nomad.
That part. So, yeah, figure it out. And shout out to Squeegee Kid. He says, nightly on Kundra, I make 6 figures. I make 6 figures. Meanwhile, SBC exposing the truth over lies.
Every day, every week, every month, Squeegee.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! So here we go. I'm going to pull this up. This woman here, we actually documented her a couple weeks ago. This was the woman with the mustache. She was in the house fighting with her brother and his friend. And there was a lot going on. All right.
Okay.
Back.
Okay.
Well, I wish that y'all would stop saying that I'm obsessed with him and that I'm doing something to him. I'm not, babes. He's been online for the last 2 days crashing out about Keish. I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck really happened, okay? My brother and Dakota came to my house that day and they flipped my motherfucking refrigerator over. They was mad at me because I maced them because they was in my house being loud. I don't want grown men around my kids that we don't know if they're on the sex offender list or not. Y'all already know what happened before, and if you don't, I'll tell you that story too. Now listen, he been crashing for 2 days. I haven't said nothing. Yesterday, I let the situation completely go. Cool. So
for the people in the back, this is her. She went down and maced everybody. She maced her brother and his friend. They tore the whole kitchen up. They flipped over 2 or 3 refrigerators. I don't know how they had all the 2 fridges in the house, but
and here we are. She's recalling that happening. There you go.
after my brothers and them, now I'm saying something. Now, when my brothers and them flipped the refrigerator, he did come over. Y'all seen him in the live. He came over and didn't do nothing. I said, can you throw this bag of garbage in the garbage? He went and threw it away. He came back. I had another bag of garbage. He looked at me like, bitch, don't ask me to help. I was like, all right. Like, after that, I was like, all right, whatever. Cool. He ended up leaving. Later on that night, he texted me. He said, "Oh, babe, I got some food for us, some rasta pasta." I was like, "I don't eat meat. So what we gonna do?" He said, "Oh, I got shrimp. You can eat around it." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm thinking we about to eat together. I'm laying on my bed sideways, okay? Back towards the headboard.
Man.
You a liar.
Listen, we gotta stop. She going fast. She gonna say, "I don't eat meat." Nug begs to differ.
No bread, no water, just meat.
I mean, you like nug meats, and this woman is over 300 pounds. What are you eating? What are you grazing on?
My good, listen here. We had this conversation. You know, animal protein meat is not necessarily the enemy. Y'all be so foodbar. Look at these rolls. She like, "Oh, I don't eat meat, but pass me a triple helping of pasta with extra cheese sauce." Ninja. Like, for real. I don't eat meat, but I eat all the pasta, all the bread, all the sauces, all the heavy cream Alfredo sauce, but I don't eat meat. I'm better than that. Hush up.
This is wicked. I guess cows and stuff like that, they don't eat meat. Look how big they get.
Facts. There you go.
He came and sat behind me, started eating the food, and then he tried to give me a bite and he dropped it all over me. So I got pissed off. I had an attitude. Me being me, I'm trying to better myself. Usually if I have an attitude and my significant other is over my house, I'm just going to walk around with an attitude. You know what I'm saying? So me being me, I said, "Okay, listen, I don't want you to be over here right now because I have an attitude. I'm still upset about the shit that happened earlier today. My brother flipped my fucking refrigerator in my house, okay, after I just was on the internet asking people to send me food because me and my kids didn't have no food. Come on now. So you just wasted people money. Not only that, it's my family money at that because my sister-in-law sent it, my aunt sent food. So you sitting up here wasting my family money and you know for a fact you're not going to buy me no food. The only time he did buy food for my house was one time, and that was because he wanted the shit, some vegan shit. Okay, cool. He ended up walking out the door. He didn't want to say nothing to me because I was like trying to tell him like, "Yo, we could get together tomorrow. Tomorrow about to be Friday. It's Thursday. Like, we'll be good." Da, 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 da. He walked out the door, slammed the door, and bounced. Ain't say nothing else to me. After that, he did not come back over to see me again. He came to my job on that Tuesday after, but other than that, he had not come to see me for a whole week. Now, if that's how you run your relationship, that's cool with you. That's cool. Cool, understandable. He should have understood me when I said I had an attitude, and I understood him being upset, but it never was that deep for you to sit there and act like that and treat me like that because...
Oh, she talk about her man now. So if y'all was here last time to do with the dreads, okay, he's a homosexual. We were stressing that before. A lot of zestiness, a lot of weirdness in this house.
But he don't live here. It's weird. She got a man, but I don't think this or his permanent residence. Like she said, he came over. Now she don't want him here because she mad at the brother that lived there. Ain't no way in Hades. I got an old lady across town, and I got to make sure her brother and her brother's zesty friend ain't over there flipping over refrigerators. If I show up, we don't go together no more.
I had something going on with me. And I said, I need space for me, but you gave me all the space in the world. Now we're not together. Wonderful. I love that. I appreciate that. Thank you. All of y'all keep saying that I'm obsessed with him. I'm not. He's just keep on going. The fuck do you mean? Y'all want me to just sit there and just be quiet and not say nothing? How would you handle the situation if it was you? Oh, okay.
Hey, baby. Hey, how y'all doing? What y'all doing? What we doing? What is we doing? Listen, I got my faja. And I got my new workout machine. Everybody was asking me about this thing yesterday because I literally just got it yesterday, put it together, was on live, showing them how to do it, okay? This is what you got to do. You got to sit back and then stand back up. Ooh, body about to be teeth.
Get the fuck up.
I baptize you in the name of Jesus. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord.
Y'all play too much. Y'all playing too much. The body ain't about to be nothing. You need more than that. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't even going down. Your butt should be touching the ground. If you want some results, go all the way down to your butt hit the ground and then plop back up. So,
ass to grass immediately. Oh, man, this ain't real. This ain't real. Give me a second, because I grew up in the age of free weights. So that, I grew up with old dinosaurs. If it ain't hurting, it ain't working. Run till you taste blood. That's my pedigree. This is a bull jive. You got a machine that's assisting you to stand up. That's what it's doing. Look at that. Like she's doing, I don't know what the heck. Her knees are close together. You can't, I don't know what this is. It's stupid, sisters. Stop buying into these gimmicks. Stop it. If it's not uncomfortable, it ain't doing that for you. She's sitting there smiling, talking. My body about to be tea. Your body about to be thick gravy.
This is wicked. We got some super chats here. Oh.
Man. Derek says, hit the like button if you haven't already. Tell him, Derek.
This is crazy.
Appreciate you, brother Derek. Says, what she needs to understand is she needs to shut the F up all the time. End of story. And then her life might get better. Might. Shout out to Squeegee Kids. Says, give her Pound Town Shorty. Yes. There you go.
Nigga eat me out. I'm out here in Miami. Hey, looking for the hoochie daddy. Why the niggas that get ratchet? My son need a new pappy. Too many bitches. Where the niggas at? I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. Yeah. I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. Yeah. You know the dress to the back. Yeah. I like a nigga with his cat. Yeah.
Shout out to Pound Town Shorty. I miss Pound Town. She wish she could be. She ain't as fun as Pound Town Shorty. But shout out to Squeegee Kids. We appreciate your sponsor tonight's show.
Appreciate you, brother, coming through like you do.
Thank you, Squeegee Kids. Back to her. Sisters, make it hurt. If it ain't uncomfortable, you wasting your time. That should mean something, right? No pain, no gain. You want to sit there on this gimmicky thing and waste 15. I don't know how long she gonna play to be on there, but you gonna waste your time. Why do it?
He was asking me about this thing yesterday because I literally just got it yesterday, put it together, it was on live, showing them how to do it, okay? This is what you gotta do. You gotta sit back and then stand back up. Ooh, body about to be tea. Talk to me nice. Yes, honey. So I've been doing 15 and then take a, you know what I'm saying? Take a breather.
What muscles are activating?
Oh my God. 15 and then take a breather. What you need to do about 1,000. And then you get, for every 1,000, you get 3-minute break. You do 1,000 of them, then you get 3 minutes. And that's it.
You know what? I've been thinking about it. I think I'm about to get me some Google glasses. And I'm about to show you all what my routine is at the gym. I really been thinking about it. Because y'all, this ain't it. This ain't it. Like, go to failure. That's like you said, 1,000 reps, go to failure. Keep going up and down until your legs get to shaking and you get to wondering about your damn existence. That's how you get the outcome. Y'all like, I wanna be T by summer. Make it hurt. Not your joints, not your bones, the muscles. Break the muscles down so that they can cannibalize your fat cells and build up stronger. Stop wasting y'all time. This is the that's nasty.
I mean, seriously. Like she said, I do 15 of them, then I go take a break. You know, most times during them breaks, she's eating. So she gonna do 15, go to the kitchen, eat a bowl of cereal. She's gonna break out some Captain Crunch. Then she gonna come back and then go back to the kitchen, eat a bologna sandwich, and then do 15 more. And it just, it's counterproductive.
One day of fasting. Folks, I love y'all. Hear me, please. One day of fasting will show you just what you can do. I done been through it. You fast one day, all right? You wake up in the morning, you deny yourself breakfast, you don't eat at 12 noon, and around 2, 3 o'clock, you start to get ravenous. And you just got to look at yourself, say, I'm hungry. Then look at your damn gut. I'm sorry, I'm so triggered. Look at your gut when you feel hungry. Say, I got calories I could burn, I'm fine. The magic is you make it through the night. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard to sleep because you're going to be thinking about sweets, treats, and foods. But you make it through the night of fasting. And then you wake up in the morning. And there's that epiphany because you wake up and you're not hungry. And then you sit there and say, wait a minute. Last night, I was ready to eat my arm and my kids. But this morning, I'm not hungry. You were never hungry. You were craving. You got to go through these things to figure yourself out. This ain't it.
You can feel it everywhere. You can feel it in the legs, in that core, that bootay. You already know. My brother sat all the way down on it. I'm scared to do that. He sat all the way down on it. I know his legs burning this morning, honey. I just know they is. Okay. After I finish my 15, I'm going to show you what the other side is for because I know you see them handles back there. My mom said the handles was for her. When she sit all the way down and can't get back up, she going to hold them handles till somebody come help her get up. Let me show you what the back for. Now, let's all just be mindful that I had knee surgery. I can't be on the ground like this on my knees, you know what I'm saying, without no padding. But this is for you to do planks or push-ups. Now, I can't do no push-ups. But I could plank, though.
Man.
I remember when I lost my mind. I'm just about to lose my mind.
She can't do one push-up, but she can plank. All right, Bonquisha, you need to stop. I think virtually every human being can plank. Like, stop it. My son can plank. Get the hell out of here. You got to give me something, Bonquisha.
Again, if you're going to plank, this is a static exercise. You're not moving. All right? You're just holding your own weight. You shouldn't be so proud. You tried to drag me out this episode. Like, again, do it to failure. And planking ain't on your hands. Planking is on, like, it's on your elbows. I ain't never seen nobody plank with their arms, so I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that's a resting position. It's what that is. When you're planking on your, it's stress all through your core. This ain't that. And she dropped down like she about to do a push-up. I was about to say, okay. And she just went plop. She had no tricep muscles. That's embarrassing. Yeah, man, woman, child, you should be able to do a handful of push-ups. What are we talking about?
Oh, that's going to tighten that core up. It is.
Man, get the hell out of here. It ain't.
You're a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You're a liar.
Bonquisha. Quit playing with us. Doing this. It's not going to do a damn thing, but make you tired. That's it. No results. You got to work your way towards this. This is once you just, you can just leisurely go to the gym. You're just trying to tone up, tight, keep things tight. Bonquisha, you're a long ways from just planking and getting results.
Mr. X touched this. You cooking this evening, brother. There you go. This is that maintenance workout. This for the sisters that's done put in the work. And I'm going to the gym. And you put on your little matching Lululemon and all that. And you go do little squats, little non-weighted squats, some planks, little cardio. And you just maintaining. You're not trying to lose weight. You are just maintaining. That's what this is right on. You ain't there. You need to go to the gym ugly. You need to put on baggy sweatpants and just go in there and grunt it out. That's what phase you in. Just ugly and grunting, snot, and just, ugh. You got to get it out of you.
And I tell you what, I see on the chat, yeah, this workout set must be the real deal. So this thing must be made in the USA. This is not none of that Chinese, Indonesia, Mexican. Look at it. Look how it's holding up the integrity. All right. Like she put all 500 pounds down force on it. If this was made in China, those bars would be bending. All right. That half-ass recycled metal. No, this is that American metal. All right. Made right here in America. All right. Look at Bonquisha.
Ain't giving her no props. I will give the machine props. There you go. Them American whales. Not spot whales. Them night they was stacking, what they say, stacking dimes on them whales. That going right. There you go. Shout out to the machine.
Oh, that's gonna tighten that core up. It is. I love it.
Look at
you. I'm out of breath already. But I love it, and I'm going to continue to use this every freaking day, okay? Shopping cart is going to be below.
Pathetic. And there you go. It's not to use it. Like she just said, her brother was using it. Her mom. It turns into like an Xbox. It's a game. Y'all know when y'all get these exercise machines in the house, people start playing on them until they break stuff, start losing parts. Hey, where that piece go? We can't use it without that lock, and we need that, and we need that screw. Oh, I don't know. Where the padding piece go? They just gonna start losing it and breaking it. So, and then what she said at the end, the link is in the description. So they are selling products on TikTok. She has no intentions on using it. She's trying to show y'all so one of y'all can click the link and go buy one so she can make some money off of it. Granted, but it's a joke.
There you go. I'm not mad at the hustle, but make it make sense. If you're going to come up here trying to be a fitness influencer, be that. Be true to your brand and your message. This is just hogwash. These folks, these sisters, she's been taken advantage of. This is like some YouTube or social media 360 deals. We get solicitations like this where these folks got these things. Oh, we see y'all got visibility. Just make a little, do a little infomercial on our stuff. We'll let you have one. Absolutely not. Like I said, she ain't gonna have no results. It's FUBAR. Bad business model. Selling stuff that you don't believe in nor you use. I don't believe in that.
Listen, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get off the ground. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Parent math. Bring them to an establishment before they close, so that way when they do close, the kids don't get mad at you when it's time to leave. They got pizza though. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What y'all doing? What's up?
What?
Okay, so in the past, I told y'all plenty of times that I used to hide it. And I was really good at hiding it because I would make sure that I shave every day, wear my makeup. I never went outside without makeup. I never let it grow in. This was my first time letting it grow in. For real. Like, to get a wax, okay? So I used to hide it. So yeah, it was never an issue before, so it wasn't like they was hit me up when I have a full beard, you know what I'm saying? But recently, since I did let it grow out full and I let it, and I actually post it on every social media platform, I'm still getting DMs. It's not even about the hair. Like,
Oh, Jesus. God damn it. I'm losing faith in y'all humanity. Either these, most times they lying. So it says, so men be hitting on you with a full beard on your face? I'm genuinely curious. No heat. So y'all think this was fake? No. She grows a full beard. This is a woman as far as my recollections. It is a XY chromosome or XX or YY.
I got why I'm asking. I'm asking why. Listen here, man. Oh boy. I'm going to always go to fitness first because we can't control that. I'm not trying to hear thyroid. I ain't trying to hear overactive, nothing. I'm not. Let's start with what we put into our body. Let's start there. And then we can start to go into these other things. But y'all can't be like, oh, you know what? I got overactive hair follicles. Meanwhile, your diet consists of McDonald's, Burger King, Arby's, White Castle, Free Carl Jr. Hush up. You full of preservatives and unnatural microorganisms. Start with your diet. But this beard, that ain't never gonna be a thing.
Full goatee. So shout out to all the brothers who can't grow a beard. $2 Tony. She got more testosterone than y'all. And she come up, look, she got kids. You know, she had a man. As far as we know, she got a kudakata. One of y'all got to do some NFL journalism. Go find out.
Anybody a fan of American Horror Story? Remember the season? The Freak Show. The Carnies. The bearded woman. Tell me when I'm wrong. Here we are at the carnival. I'm still here.
And through all that, she said, you ninjas is still in her DM. That's egregious.
Well, there is a theory or rumor that sisters that got hairy faces got that geyser down below.
My first time letting it grow in. For real. Like, to get a wax, okay? So I used to hide it. So yeah, it was never an issue before, you know, so it wasn't like they was hit me up when I have a full beard, you know what I'm saying? But recently, since I did let it grow out full and I let it, you know, and I actually post it on every social media platform, I mean, I'm still getting DMs. It's not even about the hair. Like, I'm just telling you, like, it's quiche. Okay? And I told you the same thing yesterday, and I'm going to tell you the same thing tomorrow. Okay? I understand you're curious, and I get that. And I'm not telling anybody to come in the comments getting crazy with you because I asked y'all to ask me questions. So please don't go crazy on these people. They want to know. They're interested. Okay? Just let me answer the trolls. Okay? If they trolling. And if they not trolling, then I'm answering it genuinely because they probably really want to know. So yes, I told y'all I never had an issue with getting a man. They still inbox me right now, even though I have a man. That's not the problem. Okay? Y'all have a good day. Stay safe.
Yeah, that's what it better be.
There you go. So yeah, y'all saying show him? Yeah, that's her man. Last time we was up here, we was questioning his preferences between him and her brother and that other dude. Strange activity. Just the way he looking at her. She looking at him like she the man. He looking at her very feminine. So I don't know.
Listen, we know all we need to know about this ninja. I remember the first time we encountered him, and look at the ninja shirt. Look at his shirt. He a grown man with a shirt that got a whole bunch of sexual positions on it. He just a horned up nug freak monster. That's why he here. He knows what we don't know. He said, y'all laughing at that beard, but rumor has it that beard means she got that wiggity wop.
Listen, that is tainted kudakata. I mean, questionable at best, brother. The smells, what it smell like?
Maybe he got a bad snout. You know, maybe he's immune to it, to the pungent aroma.
I'm calling you daddy. Yeah, that's what it better be.
Yo, wicked.
Thought they pulled you over on fire.
That's effed up.
Crazy.
You muted, Mr. X. This is crackhead activity.
Yeah, she just be riding around. These her folks. Bunch of strange people. They getting pulled over by the cops, acting up.
Now, let's stop for a second. If you Johnny Law, you pull up to this situation. Look who in the car. You got the person driving look like he probably drunk and smoked crack. The individual in the passenger seat is a person with big old boobs and a beard. You don't know what that is. And in the back seat, you got some crazy, wonky looking white man covered in tattoos. Look like he was trying to be black. F this whole situation.
You over on Father's Day is crazy.
Father's Day, and the nigga lips ash as fuck.
You said you feel sorry for who? For who? Who? Not Big Keish kids. Can't be Big Keish kid. Can't be. It can't be. Don't make me go wake them up. Don't do that. This is how I knew you was dead ass. Because not only did you comment one time, but 2 minutes later you commented again. First of all, You said go get the laser hair removal. The doctor ask the doctors why the hair grows so much, hormonal imbalance, whatever. Get the medicine to fix it. For real? That's what I'm supposed to do. Jenny, baby girl, I came to your page. I see that you be sitting down, you be playing the game, and I respect that. I hope you be streaming. I hope you be getting that coin. Do what you gotta do. Run up a bag. You feel me? But when you stuck on playing the games and you ain't really watching Big Keish, like you ain't really been here, you don't really know nothing for real. That's the type of response that I see. That's the type of response that I get from you is that I'm new here. I don't know nothing, but I'm trying to get the.
No, shout out to Big Keish. She says she got polycystic ovarian syndrome. All right. People say, I feel sorry for your kids. They are going to be bullied and teased because of your looks. Yeah, because you don't have to, Bonquisha, you ain't got to, at what cost? At what cost do you want to come up here and be a content creator and humiliate yourself and your children?
So, yeah, there you go. Like, thank you, Mr. X. At what cost? I need that shirt because that's a big thing. Don't come per thing. You can do whatever you want, and there is no cost. But, man, let's say here, shout out to you, sisters, with you guys, lady part issues, and bless y'all. Polycystic ovary syndrome. It says it's a common hormone disorder. It's common, but it affects between 6 and 12% of women of reproductive age. So she is unique, 6 to 12% of all women. So, and it's stuff like that again. Like, I guess they say it's common, but I don't know. 6% don't seem common to me. I think we can control this. Causes such facial hair in women. Okay, believable. But can we not agree that your diet and everything could probably help with this? Matter of fact, when I was in college, there was a sister that would wind up with a 5 o'clock shadow, and she was bigger. So come on, man. Let's start connecting some dots so we can do better now.
Hey.
Appreciate you, Richard. Says, hallelujah. Yes, Lord.
Shout out to Richard.
Appreciate you, Air Force Reed. Says, this is a Batman villain, the Penguin.
Man.
Know a little something. I might be in your business too much. I don't know how to say that. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. That's understandable. I get that. You new here. I get that. It's a lot of newbies here. So let me give you the short version. Mind your business. The fuck? And then here go the long version. The long version is mind your business again. Go do your research before you start just clickety-clacking like a thumb thug. Because you a thumb thug. You probably was actually like this because you said you play PC games. I don't know. I don't deal with doctors because every doctor that I went to and asked for help, they didn't help me. Okay, they pushed me off. They said, go lose weight, go take birth control, blah, 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 blah. You feel me? If you feel like medicine...
Hold on. Jesus Christ. Oh, creature. Y'all need to quit playing. Listen, and the thing is, it's your behavior. Like when we talk about your children, you compounding it. Not only are you not shaving the beard, then you coming on camera acting crazy, blowed out, all this stuff. It compounds. Your kids will definitely get picked on. And it's going to be more than just the beard. And shout out to the doctors. They've been telling you, lose weight, diet, exercise. You might be able to naturally, before we put you on a medication, that's going to cause other problems. Then we're going to have to put you on another medication because to stop that from triggering that. And then next thing you know, you're on 6 medications, just lose weight.
I stopped going to doctors. They didn't want to help me. They was telling me the truth, trying to make me be responsible for my own outcome by telling me to lose some weight. She said, I ain't doing that. Like you said, Mr. X, yeah, pass the Ozempa. They rather go ahead and lose weight really fast and had a Kudakata implode. Y'all realize these side effects from these weight loss injections are wild. Like, yeah, the side effects from yesterday done. Side effects may include runny nose, nausea, dizziness. Nope. Today's side effects, leaky bunghole, Kudakata implode, and genitals on the ground. Y'all want to risk that? You ever look down and see your genitals on the ground?
This ain't gonna cure whatever I have going on. You're sadly mistaken, honey. Trust me. If you choose to live your life taking medicine, that's up to you. Okay, but over here, we ain't taking medicine unless we absolutely need it, honey. And I'm talking about pain medicine. I'm not talking about any other kind of medicine. You be on that computer so much, you should probably Google up PCOS and see what it really is. Maybe get you some details. Maybe hop off the game one time and go do some research. But yeah, though, Jenny, I'm getting laser hair removal treatments. I mean, it's looking pretty good. You know what I'm saying? If you wanted to donate to the GoFundMe, it's at the top. It's clicked at the top. Click.
Yeah, you don't believe in doctors, but you're going to get the laser hair removal. That was invented by these doctors and performed by specialists. You believe in that. Y'all are selective, just like the Bible and all the rest of this stuff. Y'all pick and choose what works for you. It's not that you don't believe in doctors. You don't believe in nutritionists and whatever doctor you went and seen that was telling you the truth. But the people that's going to say you don't need to lose weight, let's just put some lasers on your face and I can get rid of them hairs and you can keep the weight on.
There you go. You getting meats, right? You getting what you desire. Let me take care of your goatee and go ahead and live your life. Ridiculous. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. The gym, diet, not just the gym. Hey, sisters, it's a double-edged sword in a good way. The way you get into shape is it starts in the kitchen, right? 70% of your fitness lies in the kitchen or not in the kitchen. And the gym is just extra. So if you stop eating so much, you are saving money and you are losing weight. It's amazing. In this economy, everybody could afford to fast and get on a proper diet. But she'd rather go pay extra money to get lasers all on her face. That's wild.
That link at the top, baby. Go ahead. Since you want to put 2 cents in, go ahead and give me $1.50 instead. You know what I'm saying? And back to my kids being bullied. Because they is never going to be bullied and teased for anything. I wish a motherfucker would. I wish they would.
No, you don't.
Better ask. Better ask about big kids. Man, listen, never mind. I'm going to let you have that one. But y'all have a good day. Stay safe. I'm sucking sick tonight. I'm sucking sick tonight. I'm sucking sick tonight. Yeah. Don't call my phone. I'm sucking sick tonight.
Yeah, the way he back there looking, he looking like me too. Me too. Yeah, y'all both gonna be doing something weird tonight. Which one of y'all? Who gonna be doing it? I don't know.
Listen here. Somebody said in the chat, say her little man in the boat probably 2-3 inches long. Yeah, hormonal imbalance, my baby. She got a triumphant little man in the boat. Hey, love is love. If they love it, I hate it. Enjoy.
Look at this. Holy hell.
Hey, stay safe. I'm sucking sick tonight. I'm sucking sick tonight. I'm sucking sick.
Look at him. He back there twerking and, yeah. Listen, this is weird.
She look like she aggressive. I don't trust it. She gonna Lambo your doors. Yeah, she a brute. She gonna have that beard. That's weird, man. Huh? You just gonna have there.
This is wonky.
I'm sucking sick tonight. Yeah. Don't call my phone. I'm sucking sick tonight.
Such a lady.
I mean, come on now with that beard. She always got them little pricklies. They gonna be hitting you and stuff. She down there scraping your nuts with her chin.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it's like sandpaper. I'm trying to tell you that them little pricklies. What?
See what that's what I mean.
Man, you know how it is if you shave and it's coming back in. That's rough.
I gotta be careful with my daughter, yeah, because like you said, it scratched the heck out of you. It's man hair, grown hair, and y'all know. Come on, man, y'all understand anatomy, don't you? Just gonna have what they say, just got package all on your chin. Ugh, like that's weird. That's weird energy. You a man, and you got a lady serving you up but your package is hitting a hairy chin. Technical foul. See that? It don't compute. Something is amiss.
This just went left. Here we go. This is wonky.
Help us, Richai. Says today's people, no shame, no respect for self nor others. Agreed, OG. Appreciate you, brother Derek. Says not gonna lie, that dude looking back is funny as heck. Looking like, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, they looking like they going down the pit.
The gooch pit.
Man.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Absolutely not. Holy cow. We gotta do better. My heart goes out to you single men out here trying to find you some desirable women's. Rough.
That part. So here we go. We're going to keep it moving. If you're just coming in, hit the like button. We're going over to check this out on Valentine's Day. Shout out to the sister, Big Gabrielle Sidibe. I see she giving dating advice now.
She got a man.
I say be mean to men. I do say to be mean to men, but I really mean don't be nice to men. And by that I mean women are taught to be subservient and nice and to show your value to a man. Okay, be like, don't make him dinner. Make him earn dinner. Like I'm not gonna just give you dinner. You're not gonna just get close to me just because I want to show you that I'm valuable. You need to show me that you're valuable because I already know that I'm valuable. And if you don't know, you're dumb. You know, like if you don't, like you were gonna have to figure this out because men chase. They need something to chase. You got to give them something to chase.
I really, I'm adamant about this, especially when it comes to relationship. But you're right, because if it's not, I liken it to this, and maybe it's a weird analogy, but in biology class in high school, I remember my teacher saying, don't put a dead animal inside of the cage for the snake, because a snake won't eat anything it doesn't kill. It has to make the kill and do the work. And I liken that to men. Like, if you make the chase and you go out there, I just need a sign like, ooh, available? All right, cool. Now that I know there's available, let me shoot my shot and do everything else. But if it's just easy and you give access and whatever, a guy will take it, but more than likely, peace out. He gonna come out for a reason. Why he doesn't. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so let's stop this for a minute. Like I say, Big Gabrielle Sidibe. Shout out to the brother Godfrey, and it's the 154 podcast. Look at this. She up here on this couch. She got her results granted. You got you a man. Now, I don't know if she's the messenger, though. You can't. Come on, sister. You playing the play. Tell us exactly what you are spending per month. All right. She's sitting here. Nah, don't make a man chase. What did she say?
She said, you ain't just, she tripping.
Sound like your mic went out.
Are we back? We back? Damn it. Hello?
Not sure. Go ahead.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
It sounded like your mic went out. I hear you, but it sounds like it's not your mic. But yeah, Big Gabrielle Sidibe. I'm gonna let this play for a minute. Here we go.
You know, like if you don't, like you were gonna have to figure this out because men.
If it's not, and you give access and whatever, a guy will take it, but more than likely, peace out. He gonna come out for a reason. Why he doesn't. Yeah, there you go. And
There's something wrong.
Yeah, something wrong. Yeah, right. I didn't like the way she tied her shoes.
Right.
Exactly.
It'd be the dumbest thing.
And my husband is an agent, and what does he say? You eat what you kill.
Yeah.
And so my husband like really showed up. He decided that he wanted to chase me, and he did. And I just made myself available for the chase.
Wow.
That's all. And it happened so fast and so good. It was so, and like I've seen a lot of this is weird, but I've seen a lot of.
Like I said, she got her results. So she got her man. I'll pull it up for y'all in the back. Like, oh, I didn't know she had a man. And it's Brad. All right, it's not much to write home about, but she got something.
Can you hear me? Am I back?
Still sound like it's off.
How's that? Mic check, mic check. Mic check.
Off.
Mic check.
Check it in StreamYard. Check it.
Yeah, I'm in Stream. Yeah, I'm in the StreamYard thing. It's weird. I did get a message saying my mic
disconnected all of a sudden, but I'm not sure what it was.
Is definitely disconnected. And this is her. This is her husband here. So, Brad. So if y'all want to divest, ladies, this is what it looks like, I guess. And you got to pay to play. It's not just Brad. You got to pay Brad for his services. But nonetheless, we're going to try to get this fixed here. I'm going to let it keep going.
Throughout my life. My dad's second wife was a psychic. The one that wanted to be the wife-in-law. Well, my dad said she's a fraud, but she predicted when I was 9 years old, she gave me a reading, and she predicted that I was going to be famous like Oprah. And I said, do you mean my mom's going to be famous? And she said, no, your mom a little bit, but your mom will be famous because you are famous. And she said, like Oprah, because she's, African. So the only black, famous person she knew at the time was Oprah. Yeah. So she'd be like Oprah, like Oprah, like Oprah, famous like Oprah. And I was like, okay. And she said I was going to marry a nice Muslim man. That was a lie. But she said, you're going to have twins.
Yeah.
I was 9 years old. And throughout my life, before I became an actress, a lot of people said, you're going to be famous for, and I'd be like, for what? And they'd say, for your confidence, which made no sense to me, but I am weirdly famous for my confidence. Before I became an actress. And
shout out to her though. Long story short, just don't be giving bad advice. Like, I don't know what worked for you, but the way you started this off, you came in hot. And we try to show some grace, but come on, sister. You ain't the messenger at all.
Can you still hear me? Can you not hear me?
Yeah, we can always hear you. It's not coming through the mic for whatever reason.
What's going on? But man, I'm trying to cook. I got stuff to say, man. This is a bull jam. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but, check the audio settings on the computer.
Yeah.
Check the outputs and
like an option just went away in StreamYard for this. I have 4 options for the mic. Now I only got 3. I'm not sure what transpired.
Not sure. You may have to restart the computer. Not sure.
Mic check. Mic check.
Still the same.
Check. Mic check. That's all my options. Okay. Let me see.
Confidence before I became an actress, and Oprah did in fact produce Precious. Wow. And not even in the not like, and she
did you
wasn't
ever tell
even,
Oprah the story?
No, I don't think I have told her the story.
Wow.
I don't think I did. And she wasn't even the producer on the ground. Like, she produced it after the fact. Like, she came in so it's just like weird things. But I've had psychic friends who've told me about my husband, and this is so, I can't believe I'm going to tell this story.
Be a race too?
I kept asking, and they knew better than to tell me.
You don't have a white dude.
They knew better than to tell me. Yeah. They knew better because I think they either couldn't see it or they just knew not to tell me that he was white.
Oh my God. Are y'all listening to this? So she went to psychics, people you was paying money, and they was like, oh yeah, you gonna have a husband one day. I see him. I see this man. I don't know exactly what he looks like. Could be black, could be Asian, maybe white, but there is, stop this, sister. So this is the path. You got to get a psychic, all this stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing. Let's let her keep talking.
Yeah. You will have a wonderful colonizer who will be coming into your life, not an African, a colonizer, but he will be wonderful to you. So remember.
See, they knew better than to say that. I would have stayed home. I'd be like, I'm good. Like, I'm fine. But told me everything. Oh, he's in the music business, and he's the one described him as a suit. Like, he's in a suit. He's in a suit. I go, he's wearing a suit? No, he's not wearing a suit. He's wearing a tank top, but he is a suit. He is a suit. And I said, oh, is he an agent? Because I call agents suits. Yeah. My husband is an agent.
What kind of agent?
He was in branding and marketing.
Oh, branding and marketing.
And he was, and he was in music for, he started in music as like a child. And one psychic said, he's got gifts for you. He's giving you gifts, so many gifts, lots and lots of gifts.
Wow.
For Christmas, my birthday, Valentine's Day, my husband piles my gifts up on a chair.
All right. Once again, who credit card is he using? I just want to know. All right. I think, listen, this guy might not be broke. 2 things could be true. He might not be broke, but I don't think he's spending his money. There's no way. Call us crazy. I don't know. I don't know. What do we know? Y'all was saying this about Lunel. What do we know? All right. It could be love.
I got stuff to say. Can you hear me? Is it better?
It's not better, but go ahead. We might as well just go with it for now.
God dang it. This is bulljive. She got this sister needs psychics and all this. I was listening. The computer ain't know me, but I hears you. Wild work. Wow. You know what? I never heard this sister talk, but she sounds exactly what I assumed. Talking about she's known for her confidence. Sister, you got a lot of money and blessings to you. You are playing the game correctly. You got to rip that hip. But all this psychic and all this stuff, yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Like this, like always a pile of gifts.
That's dope.
One psychic who actually is my friend. Every time I dated anyone before him, he'd be like, "Who's this? He's not your guy." Like, and I'd be like, "I didn't even ask you, Dale," and he like just wanted to let you know. Right. That's not your man. And then when I met my husband, he said something, he texted me something about like, oh, he's something about how he is in bed. And I was like, stop embarrassing me, Dale. Yeah. Because like all this like to be like, oh, you're gonna have love, it's good, you're gonna be cherished, you're gonna be protected, valued, the sex is gonna be good. I'd be like, oh my God, how good. You know, like stop. But a lot of people have warned me about him. Nobody warned me that he was white. And honestly,
did that matter when you did they say, hey, let's go out? Right. You guys are sitting there in the tower, and like, did that matter? Like, especially when you knew, like, man, this is the one.
Well, I didn't know at the tower. Now I didn't know, but I had. Here's why.
Well, here's the thing, and there was a point in time she was losing weight. What happened? I get it. She had kids or whatever. Like, I don't think anybody deserves this. Like, if you truly love this man, you will present him with your best self. Ain't no take me as I am and all that. You would give him something more if you love this man. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, people are like, oh no, he like her like that.
There you go. Mic check. Sound better?
Nah.
Well, I got it. Hold up. Did it? I think I found it. Here we go. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. That it?
It's still
mic
on.
check. Mic check. Mic check.
Sound better now. Sound like it's coming back.
That's it. All right. God dang it. There you touched on something. Kev used to always say that. You present what you present to your mate, that is what you believe that they deserve. That is one of the main reasons why I definitely got myself into shape. I love my wife, respect her, honor her. I ain't about to sit here and keep presenting you with this lackluster appearance because I know what I want. I call it being selfishly selfish. You're being selfless because you are sacrificing your own wants and you are taking care of yourself, but you're being selfish because in that sacrifice, you're going to get what you want anyways. Come on, sister.
Did matter.
Okay.
So like right before I met him is when I directed my first episode of Empire.
Okay.
And so I was going to New York for some press and stuff, and he watched my episode and he sent me a video or a picture of my name directed by Gavin X Mr. And again, we weren't like really dating at the time. We were kind of, I didn't know if what it was. And I was with my homegirls in Brooklyn, my bestie Kia, and I sent him back a video. No, I recorded us watching the credits on TV. And when I was with him again, I was showing him the video. And he said, oh, whose voice is that? And I said, oh, this kid. He's like, no, who's filming? Whose voice is that? And I said, that's my voice. And he said, is that your real voice? I had been code switching in front of this white man because that's what I naturally do. I don't think you can rest with white people. I don't find rest with with the average white people. I don't think that you can rest with them. There's always a voice that I have to use with them so that they don't think my voice is too aggressive. And this is not something I learned. This is not something any of us, we never sat down and got the lesson that we need to code switch. We simply have had to just to stay safe, to make other people feel safe. Yeah. And my husband was like, and again, this is just like a guy.
Come on, sister. A lot of this got to do with your weight. Because if you visually looked the way, it wouldn't matter what you sounded like or how deep your voice was or whatever. So we got to stop the cap. Quit acting like it has nothing to do with your physical. Because if I'm looking at you and you look the part, you can sound like look at some of them, Glorilla and some of these women. All right, they got deep voices, but they smaller. So I don't know.
Y'all sisters be cheating yourself. Look at Gabrielle. Seems like she may have her natural hair for the most part. You know, she got some extra mass to her, so it's hard to really see. But I don't think she a bad looking sister. You know what I mean? She don't have a mannish, brutish face. Just way too big. It's unhealthy. And come on, the clothes had the real story. All the dark marks, all the chafing. You got to put baby powder everywhere, otherwise you'll have to start a daggone fire. Your body lets you know it's unhealthy. We got to get past this. And I forgot, she was on American Horror Story. She was on American Horror Story. They had her play a human voodoo doll. Whatever she did to herself, it was self-deprecating. Whatever she did to herself happened to you. She'd put her hand in chicken grease and it would burn you. Wow.
Oh.
Appreciate you, Derek. Says no. She lying like a mother sucker. She paid like she weighed. Telling any human to not be nice and considerate of others. Insane. Oh yeah, that's wild. Appreciate you, Squeegee Kid. Says Google says Gabby is worth $6 million. Her husband is worth $1 million. Makes sense. She's 6 times his physical size. God dang it.
God damn.
Appreciate you. Brother Jazz says Walker, new microphone. We back.
And shout out to Gone Postal, dropped $10 in the cash app. He says salute to SBC Nation.
Appreciate you, Gone Postal.
I knew at the time was like, you can use your real voice. If that's your real voice, use your real voice with me. So I didn't ever think about marrying a white man because I don't think that I really did not believe that I could find rest in my home with a white person living in my home. And so the second he said, if that's your real voice, you can use that with me, I was like, hey, well, then. All right.
So it wasn't, hey, honey. You were like, hey, honey, you're home? Like, yeah.
No, it's my real voice. Yeah, yes, he gets very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable with it. He doesn't even he does not say the N-word. Like he replaced nice. Yeah. I mean, like, and I didn't have to. I know it's the bare minimum.
Kind of counterproductive. Biracial marriage there. That's a little counterproductive.
But like I didn't even have to be the one to teach him not to. He does. He genuinely doesn't.
Well,
he does not. Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah, like, don't give him.
This is weird as hell. I didn't have to teach him not to. I didn't have to teach him not to call me a ninja. He already just don't do it. He's a good white. He's one of the good ones. All right. Yeah, he don't call us ninjas or anything. He don't even know what the word is. He never said it.
Y'all live in different places, man. I got a fair amount of white associates, some I even deem friends. I ain't never ever. And they some jokesters. We have a good time. I ain't never in my life had to say, hey, don't say that word around me or teach them. You know what it is and what it takes. I didn't even have to tell him not to call me a N-word. What about in the throes of passion? Things get wonky, huh? He be giving you them back chickadees. You like, give me that blackberry cobbler.
Don't give him too much credit. It's just not being
Even
racist.
when I'm super angry, I don't even use that.
Yeah, no. Like not in music. Like he doesn't say it in songs. Like that sort of thing. He never says it. We got married at the kitchen counter over Zoom.
What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Married at the kitchen counter over Zoom. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Had you ever thought about doing a traditional Senegalese? Nah.
Got married at the kitchen counter? Was you eating a burger? What was you cooking? Why was y'all in the kitchen? Why couldn't y'all be in the living room? All right, why the kitchen?
Got married over the kitchen counter over Zoom. Like, it don't sound, some stories just either keep to yourself or give more context and make it look better, but don't, come on, this sounds terrible. It's like my one buddy. He proposed to his, I think still now wife, probably not, to his wife coming out of the Wendy's drive-thru. Stopped at a stoplight and he pulled out something. He was like, "Hey, trying to do this? Y'all better read between the lines. That ain't it. That ain't gonna last."
I come from a real family, man. My mom and my dad got married at a courthouse so that my dad could get a green card. And so that my grandmother told my mom that she was never going to get married because she was fat. And so she married my dad to prove her mother wrong. So this is like, I don't come from weddings and, love in that way. And so I've never thought of my wedding day. And my mom was sick when we got married. So I was like, it's going to be more sad and it's going to be a lot more work than anything. And so we just it was the pandemic and we didn't want to, and I don't like the word fiance. I don't like it. I don't like the word. I didn't want to call him my fiance.
So you went from dating boyfriend to
we were fiancés. Oh. We got engaged in like October and we got married in March. I just don't like the word. I didn't want to keep referring to him as my fiance. So let's just go ahead and get married and you can be my husband.
And so this is wonky. She comes from brokenness. Her daddy is green card bae. This is. So her daddy married her mama, because her mama said her mom was precious. Like she comes from this. Her grandma told her mom that she was too big to get a man. Her mom married her dad to prove to her mom that I ain't too big to get married. And now she's doing the same thing, it appears.
It didn't work. Gam was still correct. That was love, y'all. Y'all fought that hard love. Gam said, "You too big to keep a man." And Gabrielle's big mama said, "Bet, I'm about to go ahead and find me a ninja so desperate for a green card that he'll marry my big old self." And that's what transpired. That's not a win. You proved Gam right, just in a wicked way.
Man.
Appreciate you, Brother Derek. Says, not gonna lie, I don't like Google being able to pocket watch me. My family doesn't need to know my net worth. When I tell them I'm broke, I'm broke. Google Derek's net worth. I'm about to do it.
That part. So right now, we're going to put Big Gabby in the sub for tonight and keep it moving. Man.
Ooh, that sub going to be filled up.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, diamond, wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Shout out to the date market. I have yet to see any exceptions. Everybody that come up here, from blowed out celebrity women to, fit jailhouse snug nugs, it don't matter. The dots always connect.
That part. So here we go. If you're just coming in.
If you're just coming into the room, take a second. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Also, to support the channel, hit the Cash App. Hit the Super Chat. Please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
So we're going to keep it moving. We going to the streets. We on the streets now. It's still funky.
Yeek Street.
But I'm a dreamer.
Katrina. Hi, Katrina. Where you?
Streets known by Metro.
Oh, okay. Where you from?
South Memphis, Tennessee.
South Memphis.
South Memphis.
Okay. So growing up, did you grow up in a 2-parent household?
I do not.
Do not? So you was raised by your mom?
My auntie.
Your auntie?
Mm-hmm.
So how was the financial situation with your auntie, like as far as her jobs and bills and stuff like that? Was it comfortable or was it like a struggle?
Before we even get started, and look at this tattoo. She from South Memphis. All right, just like Glorilla and her sister and them. Same product from the same environments. It's South Memphis.
Everybody in South Memphis, from what I'm saying, probably impoverished, except for the daggone tattoo artist. This tattoo artist in South Memphis stay busy. I don't care if they $5 tattoos. All these sisters is tatted up. Y'all don't give yourself no chance to atone. My goodness.
It was cool. I mean, she was financially stable, you know, like she was, but I really wouldn't know because I left at like 13, so shit. I didn't understand, you know, when I first understand life in the streets, I was gone. So, you know, back then, this shit was elementary, middle school, so I don't know.
So, where was your mom and dad at?
I know my mom when she was like, when I was like 13 or 14, something like that. And then my dad, I always knew my dad was, but he was an older kid, like he was way older than my mom. So.
Yeah.
I always knew he was.
So,
yeah. I didn't meet my mama until I was about 13, 16. I always knew who my dad was. He's older than my mom. More than likely, her mom was a trick and her daddy is a PIMP. This is Memphis. It goes down for real. So,
Po baby. She said, once I start to understand the streets, once she started to understand the streets at 13, this is what it looks like when you think you understand the streets at 13. 13, a girl? Y'all still playing with coloring pencils and stuff. Why you talking about you in the streets dealing with grown men? Again, this is the tattered outcome.
Did your mama lose custody of you, or like she just wasn't?
She never had. They had to call from the hospital for somebody to get all of my siblings. So, you know, she couldn't leave the hospital with us, so they called the family member before he went, you know, before they choose foster care. So, he came out.
So for whatever reason, she just wasn't fit.
Yeah, you know, same lifestyle, but she was worse, you know.
okay. Exactly. Thank you, Bonquisha. All right, this brother gonna say for whatever reason. No, let's not say for whatever reason. Let's get the exact damn reason on why she couldn't take her kids from the damn hospital. Why all of her children were taken from her at the hospital. For whatever reason, Bonquisha said, nah, she out here in them streets like me, but she 10 times worse with it.
Yeah. Hard drugs. Couldn't be there because they took that blood sample and it came back like a daggone receipt from Wally World. They said, whoa, gots to go. Can't stay around for the law. How do you know, Mr. Walker? This is how I came into the world. Yeah, my mom was incarcerated after giving birth to me for same daggone reasons. Shout out to the crack babies. We still here. We still standing.
So you end up with your auntie until you 13. How was it growing up?
It was cool. I had a good life. I ain't gonna lie. I had a cool lifestyle. I ain't gonna lie. I had a good lifestyle, but you know, like if it's in you, it's in you. My mom and my daddy come from what's going on. So you know what I'm saying? If it's in your blood, you can't take this shit from nobody. So you know, I ain't gonna lie, like my auntie, it was a good household. Shit, I was who I was, and they were trying to change it, and it's not gonna happen.
So your mom and your daddy was in the street?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just come from that lineage?
Yeah, same stuff. My mom was, my daddy was, my daddy.
So
my mama was a 304. My daddy was a PIMP. My dad was much older than my mom. I'm the product of, I'm a trick baby. More or less, this is a grown trick baby. This is what it looks like.
There you go. Shout out to the trick babies. Yeah. Yeah, you're a crack baby, trick baby. That's one and the same, my baby. I don't agree with her decree. Absolutely the freak not. The devil is a lie. She said just because you come from that means you can't change. No. If anybody, I'm proof. I come from this wild, wonky world, man, like a mother sucker. That don't mean I got to be that, and I get it. I acknowledge that these journeys for men and women, young men and young women, are different. Like it was easy for me to pull away because I'm a man. Yeah, I can physically pull away. You a woman. You naturally depend on the group. Hard to pull away from the group. Pray for you, sisters, man.
Going through school, did you dropped out in going just a mosquito on your leg?
Oh Lord. I mean, I dropped out probably like 19th grade because you know, like I was still getting, when I was leaving at 13, I was still getting caught, but they didn't stop caring and start calling like, so I was like 16 or something. So you know, then they just let me alone. After that, you know, I was still getting called. They called the police, Amber Alert. So you know, I dropped out like 9th, 13th grade.
Jesus Christ. Sound like Bro-Rilla and Glorilla in them. The education system in the whole country is horrible, but in Memphis in particular, it's god awful. She dropped out in 9th, maybe 10th grade. All right. She started fully dropping out at 13, but they wouldn't let her. They said, you too young. But at 15, then they say, all right, you 15 now, do whatever the hell you want. You grown.
You grown. I genuinely hate this for you sisters. Too many of them male teachers probably was like, yeah, you ain't got to come to school. Matter of fact, we could have a little tutor session at my house since you're going to be who you're going to be and you is what you is. Ain't no, it's wicked out there. Absolutely. This is just a failure. She ain't even ashamed. She's like, I am who I am. Too many of these sisters like this. Shout out to my family members. Dropped out at 9th grade. What is that phenomenon? Where folks, dropping out as soon as you get to high school, things got too serious, huh?
Yeah.
Appreciate your brother Derek always coming through. Says they need to call these Lot Lizard Chronicles. Fitting.
Because that's where they at. They're in the back of a truck stop or something. Last we checked, we did one of these videos the other day when that woman, she got shot a couple times with the 4.5 and she had tattoos all over her face and stuff in Memphis.
That's a heck of a location. Meet me in the back of the truck stop. No.
Oh.
Appreciate you, brother Derek. Says, I understand the streets enough to know I don't want to be in the streets. Amen.
Man.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka! How many brothers and sisters did you grow up with in the household with your auntie?
Household,
Yeah.
I was the only, they want her child, but she got one older son, Brandon.
Okay. So when you ran away at 13, did you jump off into the game?
Yes, I did. 13, yep, walking around, met somebody, and hey, yes, locked in.
So how old are you now?
Woman of a table.
We just gonna say you
I'm in my 20s, early 20s. Take it or leave it.
Jeez, okay.
That's too much.
TMI.
Yeah, please.
So what was the catalyst? What was the catalyst that made you run away from your auntie?
She said, what now?
She said she in her early 20s. Take it or leave it.
Okay, yeah. So she out there. She really out there selling kudakata. She had said something else before that. I done lost my train of thought, but this is just a nightmare.
She that sister. She ain't hiding it. She not going to her friends and telling them lies. Oh no, I got a job. No. She like, if you got any friends, they got money for the kudakata. I got the kudakata for the money. She out here wholeheartedly.
Yeah, and a lot of these people are simply products of their environments. Like you said, I know I can speak to that myself. A lot of this stuff is not taught behavior. It is just observed and learned through osmosis. Being around, your tricking mama or whatever, being around all these people, and you just growing up, absorbing the environment, and then they're getting a PhD and her being a trick. For instance, she ain't want to be it, but she watching her mom, she watching all the women, she's learning, she's starting to learn who these men are that's spending the money. By the time she's 14 years old, she know the whole damn game. So it's unfortunate.
That's it. Just hanging around. I got vivid memories of being in Detroit and being around my cousins and older brothers, chopping up and distributing product. I'm right there. I'm a little kid. I'm just looking. Like you say, you just absorb it. It becomes you. We weren't talking about calculus and balancing checkbooks. We're talking about getting over on folks, scheming and scamming, hustling and pimping. That's what you grow up around, and it is to some degree, if not wholeheartedly, it stays with you. The magic is using those skills and teachings that still serve you and relinquishing those that don't. Easier said than done.
To be real, to be real, spending the summers with my mama and knowing like, hey, this is my the energy and over there. And like I said, met somebody and like this is where I'm supposed to be. And I feel like they were changing me. So hey, that's it. They tried to put me somewhere that I wasn't supposed to be. So when I went the summers with my mom, that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Like, was you one of the bad kids that grew up fighting and stuff like that?
Like a problem child.
Yes, I was a tomboy growing up first. I didn't get girly until I got in the streets, to be honest. Like, I ain't get girly, like nothing but Jordans and pants. Like, oh God, I'm sagging in elementary. I was a tomboy though.
Okay. Were you ever touched inappropriately as a child?
No, I was not.
Okay, so you was just bad.
No, I wasn't bad. It's in my blood. Hey,
Okay, I get it.
In my blood. Yeah, on God. Don't trust any woman or man at this point. When folks out here on God, on their soul, y'all gotta stop doing this. Say, yeah, on God. And y'all talk about debauchery. And then you will say on God.
I was a tomboy on God. I was a woman sagging my pants like a YN on my soul. Wicked work. Wicked. She talking about she used to be a tomboy. That's surprising. Now you just this. She said it's in her blood. She wasn't touched. She wasn't, mistreated, thing like that. She said about time she turned 13, she had seen enough and absorbed enough of the ism, said, I'm ready to jump off the porch, and did. I don't agree with her message. Young sisters do not gravitate towards this in any way, shape, or form. However, I respect her honesty. She like, this is me. I can respect that.
Right. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 2 boys, 8 and 7.
That's important.
All right, what's the worst thing you done been through out here since you've been in the street?
Let me think of which one. Which one? I'm gonna say when I was out of town one day, but it wasn't my fault. It was like 3 of us, and one person was sleeping. They left the door open. And it was her people. We supposed to be leaving out, but she already gave them like the room number, which she wasn't supposed to freaking do. Like we wasn't even done. I was literally just getting done. We just got there. So he was already whatever he was gonna do. He was gonna already do it to her, but it was 3 of us. Yeah. We zip tied, bathroom. I was pregnant. I was on my first child, and we was in Jackson. So we had just got there though, and he came in. Like I said, whatever he was gonna do, he was already gonna do it to her. But by him walking in already, we wasn't gone. We ended up in the middle of it. He had gun pointed to us, whatever. He zip tied and shit. He zip tied us. Like I said, whatever he was gonna do, he was already going to do it because he already had the things to do it. Had us all lined up by the bathroom. We told him we just got there, so we didn't have any money for real. Like we didn't have. And so he kind of was nicer to one of my homegirls than the other one. So it was a scary situation. Like I ain't gonna lie, because he put us in the bathroom and left her out there. Like we thinking like I'm in there praying because you never know what I'm saying, what he finna do.
Oh. And she's still out there living that life. If that didn't scare you straight, nothing will. You just got to go meet Jesus. Nah, that's the only thing left. Getting zip tied and taped up. People probably getting raped and they was in some hotel room tricking or whatever they was doing. And they was trying to run up a bag, tricking, probably stripping. Who knows what they was doing? Out of town selling kudakata. And somebody like, hey, they in this hotel room selling kudakata. And Nug run up in there with the poosh iced tea and robbed y'all. It was an easy lick. He like, I know y'all got some money in here.
And you hear, she said it was 3 of them. And the one sister was sloppy, gave them the room number, done and done. Like you said, they had that her room, like the scene out of Scarface. Absolutely not. Y'all just Yeah, I bet you was praying. They zip tied you, hog tied you. Like she starts stuttering and hesitating on telling too much of the story, like Mr. X said. They didn't leave there with nothing. Shoot, absolutely not. And what y'all gonna do? Tell the law? Unfortunate. Y'all was zip tied. They got something up out of it. Egregious.
A man is always stronger than a woman. I don't care what you got, what you doing. Like a man is stronger than a woman, and you interfere.
Yeah. So
to me, that's the worst thing that happened to me because I was pregnant. And like now, like I said, when you in this shit and you learn, and when certain things happen, we don't look at it as no sad thing. We gonna learn from it so it won't happen again. You see what I'm saying? We take it as a lesson. We smarter.
So you got custody of your 2 boys?
Yes, I do.
Hey, so let's say for instance you had a daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel if your daughter was in the street?
I would just tell her how to move because my mama knew how to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna talk to you and let you know like this ain't that, but
Jesus.
hell.
That's it. I would tell her how to move. How to move. There is no way to move. You know damn well whether you go up, right, left, down, diagonal, it's a hell waiting for you at every turn. There is no way to move selling kudakata in the streets. If your daughter was in the street selling kudakata, what would you do? I would tell her how to move, how to stay safe, how to run up a bag out here.
Not the answer. Absolutely not. Nope. Gonna do everything in my adult power to scare her to go in the right daggone direction. Everything I got, everything, but definitely ain't gonna sit here and feed into it. Absolutely not. We must listen. Like, I ain't speaking for her. This is done. But for the real parents out there, some kids do go rogue. Don't, under no circumstance, don't ever give in and start to coddle and what's the term? Enable their destructive behavior. You don't know. Always resist. If they are fortunate enough to mature and grow up and become an adult with an adult brain, they'll look back and say, I see what you did there. But if you coddle them and be an enabler, there will never be any room for resolve, ever.
You know, if you choose to do that, I'm not gonna be hard on my daughter and try to be harder, because it's gonna make her do. That's gonna make her do worse things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna do this to her. Like, my mama didn't do this to me.
So be nurturing and understanding.
Yeah, like, I'm just like, your mama knew how to move. Your mama was out here, she was moving smart. So only thing I'm doing, make sure you move smart.
So
I'm gonna give you the guy, not no nigga.
So how much you charge though?
This none of y'all business. TMI, hit me up.
All right, what's the most you ever made?
Most I ever made
out here in the street in one day.
See, we do. It's a lot of different things, from club, shit, concrete to goddamn internet. So shit, all together, shit. And then we about 3-fold in the night, baby. Yeah, because you work in different things. You gotta focus on one type of hustle. So. Well, I don't know about everybody else, but you know.
Huh. And I told y'all about this a couple months ago. These women will work in the club. They will sell kudakata. She said on the streets, the pavement, on the concrete, selling kudakata. And then they'll go home at night and get on 2-Day Fans Only or whatever, Instagram and X, Twitter, and start downloading and getting simps that way. Hit my Cash App. You want some of these pictures or whatever. So they are just, everything revolves around the body and the kudakata. It's all sexually driven.
Daytime, concrete. Nightfall, clubs picking up, especially weekend. Go ahead to the script club. All right, you off that booger sugar, you can't sleep. Go ahead, fire up the old ring light and the camera. She said she made between $4,000 and $5,000 in one day running the trifecta: club, concrete, and internet. Wow, that's amazing. That's how y'all utilizing technology. More ways to sell kudakata. Amazing.
And I still don't believe her. So, and here she is. She says she's 20-something years old. She got a 7 and an 8-year-old kid. More than likely, she was back-to-back teenage pregnancies. So,
I didn't think about that. So when she said she was bound up in this hotel room with her first kid, she won 18. She probably won 16. Sweet Jesus.
So what's the freakiest thing? What's the freakiest thing that John has requested you to do?
Go pee and get on their ass. Yeah. But I got a foot fetish dude though.
Oh yeah.
That's be weird because he just want to let eggs.
What is wrong with y'all? I mean, what?
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
He said, what's the strangest thing? A man wanted me to drop a deuce on them. Drop a deuce, not major.
What's the allure? I've asked this question before. Nobody want to answer me. Y'all act like y'all some saints in the chat. I don't know about it. I'm a whole traditional minded modern man. What's the allure of releasing your bodily waste onto anybody? Somebody you like, somebody I can see you doing, somebody you don't like, kinda. Not really, but I get it because it's doo-doo, baby. What is that? Is it seeing someone in their most vulnerable moment I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, like, cause that's the only, that's the only thing you don't see. I want to see everything. Show me. I want to watch it do.
And she should get more specific. More than likely, I would say it got to be Brad and Chad behavior. I ain't gonna put this on no ninjas. She might got some weird clientele.
Yeah, she said foot fetish and poop. Yes, that is the Viking man. Mark it.
What's the worst type of John?
All of them shit to me, but hey, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Because they all not.
They all not right.
They all weird shit.
Do you got folks?
TMI.
You got any addiction?
Weed.
Yeah, that's.
But nah.
Okay.
Drink. Give me a shot.
Okay. What's your dreams though in life?
My
What you want to be?
Let's be like an entrepreneur, jack of all trades,
And one thing we know is this guy, he took over for my man Pull Up in Chat. Y'all remember Pull Up in Chat? All right, this dude here took over for him. So that's why she said, hey, can I get a drink? If y'all remember Pull Up in Chat, that was his thing. He always had alcohol and stuff. So this is wild.
There you go. She said, let me get a shot. She said, I'm for real. Yeah, just day drinking. I get it. She out there in the streets. I get it. But yeah, day drinking for us more responsible individuals is reserved for holidays and celebrations. Not, oh, it's Tuesday. You got some liquor? Give me some. No, that is a spiral out of control. That's how you wind up here.
It's coming. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Because, I'm not going to say I'm going to work for people, but I'm going to have some. I already got some stuff in motion. Entrepreneur.
What would be your message for a young girl that's thinking about getting in the game?
Don't. First off, you don't think about getting in the game. You don't wake up and just say you want to get in the game. Like, I'm just saying, you don't do that. I don't know why they got this stuff on TikTok where it's just like normal. It's not normal. You have to, it's a mental thing. This stuff is for real. We didn't ask to do this. You know what I'm saying? We didn't struggle life. This shit hard. Like, if you got to do it, then you do it. But don't ever wake up and think that you want to get in the game. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, could you ever see yourself in a regular relationship? Like after you retire?
Yeah, of course. Because then I'm still a woman. So shit, in normal life shit.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Yeah, wishful thinking. I mean, granted, I guess it ain't impossible, but one of you ninjas, y'all got to deal with this in the end. It's going to be some pathetic simp of a ninja. Oh, God.
I can't imagine. Like, come on, man. How y'all got some wild hearts. How can you sit there with a sister like this? And she said she wanted to get married and be a housewife. I can't say it without laughing. You sit there next to your wife, and women like to talk when they get comfortable. It's only a matter of time, and it's going to be consistent where things pop up. Maybe y'all sitting there chilling one lazy afternoon, and the movie Pretty Woman comes on TV, and they show the man he out there looking for P2s out on the stroll, and you look over and your wife starts sweating. You like, why are you sweating, baby? She's like, flashbacks. Yeah, I remember I was tied up. I remember them ninjas was putting meats all up and through me. That don't sound like love nor peace to me.
Yeah, this is just wonky.
Just a hustle.
A normal life. All right, so could you see yourself in a regular relationship, working a regular job,
Yes, of course.
Your family house?
Yes, I've done shit. I've done it.
Okay.
I've done it. Like I said, this is just a hustle. Just a hustle.
Well, we appreciate you. It was a great interview, and we look forward to doing part 2.
Part 2.
Yeah, just a hustle. Tell yourself whatever you got to tell yourself. Oh, no. I can go back. I can be a housewife. I can go get a regular job and be just a regular person. This is just a hustle. I can stop whenever I want.
Too many psychological and physical extremes. Shout out and God bless our military. I would have to imagine to some degree, like I say, respect to the military, some form of PTSD, just how our soldiers that endure active warfare, have a hard time readjusting to normal civilian life. You out here, you a raging P2. You are no longer a civilian. You a P2. How can you come back into civilian life? I don't think you can. Too many memories, too much residue from the past.
Man, and at this point,
You know, it behooves me that you hoes be walking around here stinking, funk, kitty cat looking ass. You hear me? And just goddamn all outdoors.
yeah, they out there on the blade, out there in the sun, you know, just funky. Look at her get up, her shirt, she all stained, and don't matter. Some dude gonna pull up because that's what she doing right now. She on the concrete.
Gonna pull up and and gonna get access. You gonna say, give me that.
They're at truck stops. So these are mostly truckers. Shout out to my truckers. These are lot lizards, to, you know, for lack of better words.
There you go. There you go. God dang it. Lot lizards. That's wild. Oh, that's so dirty.
Yeah, so tonight, no glaze for you. We put her in the pit.
There you go. Blessings.
Wow.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things get brighter.
I got approached by a lot lizard back when I was in college and I worked for a moving company. And I was so oblivious. I'm sitting there. I was playing a pinball machine. And I'm sitting there playing the machine, and this old lady looked like Miss Cleo coming up to me asking me for $25. And I was like, I ain't got no money, lady. And she's like, how old are you? And I told her my age. And she said, oh, you a baby. And I was like, what the heck is this woman going on about? The guy I was with came over and said, she was trying to sell you some tail. And I was just so disgusted. Like I said, she looked like Miss Cleo. It wasn't nothing to be desired. Appreciate it. Dee says, come through and gift one single by choice membership. Shout out to that picture.
So here we go. We're going to keep it moving. Before we get out of here tonight, we can't leave without some bro-rilla madness. So hit the like button.
So Joe Budden, you podcast doing ass bitch. Why the fuck am I in your motherfucking mouth hole? Just why am I doing it? You old as a motherfucker sitting on the couch having a talk show like a woman. You Dr. Phil looking asshole. Why am I in your mouth? Why is you discussing me? Everybody, it's cool. We finna get to it in just a second. Oh god damn, can y'all let me have off days? Am I allowed to have off days? Am I allowed to have off days? Damn. Y'all taking this comedian shit to the head. Shit, Auntie Tad. But Joe Budden, big bald head, milk dud head, that Mr. Clean looking ass nigga. Why the fuck are you speaking on me, bro?
There we go. Bro-rilla. Joe Budden, the latest person. All right. Joe Budden had something to say, and now she clapping at Joe.
You got to starve these individuals. I hope you go looking for us, because bro is trying to attach to anything that's gonna keep it in the limelight, whatever it is. If you are a celebrity, shout out to Joe Budden, he got gravitas, he got clout. She said, bet anybody they got some clout that's gonna keep her relevant. She gonna act like she don't like it and carry on like she carrying on.
There you go. So shout out to Bro-rilla. Like you said, all fair game. Y'all better stop. If y'all keep her name out y'all mouth, she would have went away. But y'all keeping her relevant. And ain't us. She ain't worried about us little podcasters. It's the big dogs.
There you go. Yeah, she need clout. We ain't got enough. So yeah, we safe for the moment. Joe Budden, not so much.
You got gray hairs in your beard, bro. Why the fuck are you worried about what the fuck I'm doing? Nigga, your hair look like a bun, bitch. I don't know what's up with you, bro. Why is you speaking on me, bro? I'm half your motherfucking age. I don't know what's that. Look, I don't know if these
where the sister, Stud Master 3000, is arrested for threatening Gloria with a pistol. So they've had issues in the past. And this is the thing. It's nine of them. It's always been a story that they come from a very religious background. Glorilla's name is Gloria Hallelujah. If I'm not mistaken, one of the parents are like a member of the church, like a deacon or something. So I'm just thinking that my
Rush right by that. What's this little stud girl name? Hey, wait, loser sibling.
Scarface.
Figure it out for me. Hey, loser sibling. Your sister's name from RIP when y'all both was bummy was Gloria Hallelujah, bitch.
That's a fact.
What did you think the future was about to play out like? What's this bitch name? Sam or something? The stud girl?
Scarface.
But girl, please.
Victoria Woods is a real name.
Oh, you was about to lose. Anybody, the parent tried to make victory be in your name. They didn't see a bright future for you. Sometimes the parents can spot it right out the womb. Who's gonna be the loser sibling and who's gonna be the winner sibling. Honestly. That's what they gonna do. Now, sorry if I'm triggering people out there that have like beefs with their parents because they were the loser sibling at some point. But some of y'all siblings are absolute losers. We knew you wasn't getting no record deal, girl. You wasn't about to save us. You wasn't about to change the fucking generational curse. You could barely make grits.
She bright.
What the fuck are you talking? What the fuck was she talking about? And then they get all the way to the end and they ask her, what would you have needed?
2500.
As soon as
Oh God. You know what? That was pure ignorance. When they say, all right, so what do y'all want from Glorilla? Give us a number. Glorilla said $2,500. $2,500 will change their life. And that just showed you how ignorant this was. You talking about this woman worth millions of dollars and all y'all want is $2,000.
The first time around. How many times were they going to come back around? That's the X in the equation. All right. So what's the equation? 2,500 times X, $2,500 times X amount of times they're going to come back asking for it equals X as well. That's the effed up that go to equate $2,500. You said this last show. And then once that's gone, you're going to come back and they're going to keep expecting more. You got it. That was $2 million. That little 25 funky $100 out of that $2 million. Let me hold 10. All right, I had to do something. Let me hold 25. You know what? If you give me 50 wax, I'm going to be good. Next thing you know, they robbing you. It ain't worth it.
I heard that 2,500, I said, Joe fucking Button. Because he just said that, like I'm telling y'all, 2,500 to get it done. That might be my offer rate for everything from here on.
So Joe Button, you podcast doing ass bitch. Why the fuck am I in your motherfucking mouth hole?
The tag and that for you want.
Bro, get the mine ass tripping.
You wanted to keep the tag.
Oh God, what the fuck, bro? Just get out my life, fool. Just get out my life. Get out my life. Get out my life. You doing too motherfucking much.
Keep the tag.
Bro, what the hell you on?
Bro, you had a tag and that for you want.
Bro, get the mine ass tripping.
Well, no, he ain't. She gonna say, what you doing? That tag was on for a reason. Bro, Rilla was gonna take that hoodie back to Marshall's and go get her 1997 back. All right. Bro, he gonna walk over and rip the tag off. She said, what the hell you doing? He said, you left the tag on by accident. That was not an accident.
She's gonna take that back the way Kundra used to take her clothes back. It's documented. Yeah, big bro ain't out the woods. Taking something back to Burlington is diabolical. Can you do that? Can you take clothes back to slightly blemished clothing stores? I know that's a thing.
Keep the tag.
Oh God, what the fuck, bro? Just get out my life, fool. Just get out my life. Get out my life. Get out my life. You doing too motherfucking much.
Want to take them over.
Nah, but get the fuck out my life, fool. Fat bangs ass. Get out my life. Get out my life. Get the fuck out my life. You really just blew the fuck out of me, fool. Now I'm finna get on your ass. Oh God, you doing too motherfucking much. Want to be seen and shit.
Dysfunction.
Fuck you do that shit for? Taking tags off and shit. Fuck.
Pure dysfunction.
But anyway.
Baby, you
Told the Tower 2 can't respond.
Siding with Glow.
The views of the opinion expressed is for commentary and entertainment purposes only. We do not promote bullying, harassment, or violence. Viewer discretion is advised.
I want to speak on something right quick. I ain't siding with Glorilla. I ain't siding with Brorilla. But I do want to say, people be thinking we have more money than we have. Every artist who got 50 million ain't got 50 million. Every artist you think got 100 million ain't got 100 million. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta understand that, like, if we get everybody, we gonna be broke. Juvenile said, if I get everybody, I'm gonna be broke. Man. Just think if I got $1 million. I got 7 brothers and sisters, and a mom and dad. I give each y'all 100,000, I'm broke. If I really look out like you want me to look out, it's gone. So that's what I wanted to say about that, but I'm not siding with Glow or Blow because that's a family situation. I don't know what happened. I ain't getting no family business. But I just want to say that a lot of people in this world.
Stop speaking on it. Like Mr. Walker said, everybody trying to stay relevant. It's a hot story. So Boozy and them, they up here just like the rest of us. They trying to stay relevant. Somebody like Boozy. He like, look, I'm talking. He gonna say, I ain't taking sides, but you is. You just said it. You said, you took Glorilla side. As most people should, but stay out of it.
Thank you. Y'all get on my nerves. Talking about what y'all could have said, should have said, or could have disclosed, and then disclose it. Then do it. Shout out to Cloud Chasing. Even the big dog's doing it. He made some sense here. Not a Boosie fan because of his egregious past, but he made some sense there. So he got $1 million. And he got 9 folks to look out for that $1 million, and he give y'all each $100,000. That's the magic number. Stop lying. If y'all got folks that's rich, y'all want 100 wax. Y'all want that 6 figures. If they do it, now they scraping their knuckles and y'all can't help them. Y'all see how that works? Shout out to Boosie for making a little sense.
Think your artist or your family member got more than what they have. And we be trying to keep that shit, you know what I'm saying? But we do gotta look out too, but you know what I'm saying? We get everybody, we gonna be broke.
Like Boosie, black-eyed ass rappers don't be having that much money. But she got no money for the next motherfuckers. She got no money for this bitch, that bitch, that bitch, that nigga, all them. She got no money for them. I don't give a fuck about what y'all think. Because like I said, the reason some of y'all ignorant motherfuckers saying that, I'm not obligated because y'all ain't lived in the situation we lived in. That's why y'all feel like that. Because y'all probably live in a household where the roof wasn't caving in, where y'all done have rest and roaches and sleeping on the goddamn air mattress just always losing air. So y'all wouldn't know. That's why y'all think I'm not obligated. Y'all dumbass on some motherfucker.
So there you go. She was up in that house with Glow. All right, rats and roaches on the floor, all that.
Bitches should have stayed down. They could have been up to me.
Yeah, rats and roaches and Glow and Bro. Yeah.
Should have stayed down. They could have been up.
This is wonky. AI will do it every time. So they slept with the roaches and the rats.
AI on y'all top, boy. Shout out to all my project babies that still slept with the roaches and the rats. Yeah, oh, that's so nasty. Smells like home.
Please hit unfollow. Please. Please do that. You know what? Please hit unfollow. What the fuck I look like sparing anybody else? And you got Boosie raccoon-eyed ass talking about some, I'm not on nobody's side, but I'm just saying you are taking sides. Because basically you saying she ain't got no money, so she ain't trying to give us nothing. You justifying her. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about Boosie. I don't care about his fan base. I don't care about none of that. This nigga on Tubi movies. So guess what? He fell off. It's always the old raccoon ass, tight fade ass niggas want to come for me. I don't care about who fuck with him. Y'all got to mix up everything. You better sit. I ain't seen shit out. If I sat here and went laugh about my sister, all y'all up for it. Quit mentioning me.
Huh. So shout out to Brorilla, she up here crashing the hell out. And a lot of people are saying Brorilla is a bull dagger, but this woman gonna clear the air right here. Listen to this.
And I want to speak for all the bulldaggers. Y'all keep calling Gorilla Sister a bulldagger. No, she not. She's a stud. Y'all know studs don't know how to act. They always doing something. So I just want to speak up for all the bulldaggers because we don't be dealing with all that. We don't do all that. Like, just, she's a stud. You never know what you're going to get out of a stud.
And there you go. I don't know. Y'all doing too much. Bull dagger, studs, Lakers in 5. Hell, y'all all up under that umbrella.
Listen here, a bull dagger. That's old school. Yeah, shout out to my mom. My mom did some time, hard time. My mom said, I can't stand no bull daggers. So it's a difference. Yeah, bull dagger, they tough. Look at the daggone screen. Yeah, that tough. You know, she can swing a hammer. She can use a power drill. She probably could change your transmission by herself. Shout out to the bull daggers. They handy. But like she said, studs, that's just too many of them. Like Brorilla, y'all call it in the chat. That's just meat envy. Meat envious little individuals.
You never know what you're going to get out of a stud. They very wishy-washy.
Y'all ain't even celebrities. On God, y'all not. Oh my, everybody that came from me washed up on Jesus. Ain't nobody came from me was a celebrity on Jesus. The guy ain't muscle head ass. He ain't that nigga washed up like a motherfucker on Jesus. Everybody that came from me ain't lame as hell. Finesse, number 5. Y'all know who number 5 is. The barbecue face. The old ass bitch. Baldy. All y'all lame. Oh God. My love. Oh, you sound like her. You even laugh like her. I'm talking about, you know how embarrassing it is to be at the club, mother. That's closer. And I walk outside to a Malibu bitch. Y'all don't know how embarrassing that is. And I got to sit here and fly. It's like, yeah, this is my other car. You know what I'm saying? The other one in the garage and Cordova in the, yeah. Fuck.
AI, undefeated. So I can't.
Listen, shout out to Brorilla. Keep talking about that Malibu. I was triggered the last time, but now we done seen the Malibu. Yeah, it's like a 1990s, and it's actually, I think, an Impala, but it is old. It's old. The headlights is hazy. It's a bit of a mess. So I get it. Now I thought you were talking about something newer. Like, come on now, beggars can't be choosers, but still, yet fuzzy, hazy headlights are not. Relax. What they supposed to think you got? You are a broke stud. They supposed to think you got a Range Rover. You see what I mean? Putting on for the multitude.
Well, I would say 2 things is true. I would say, yes, this goes on to speak about our people. Absolutely. People in the hood are expecting her to have a Range Rover, a mansion. Like she said, they like, that's glow, sister. So this is the mentality of the hood. It's not her saying it. It's the people projecting it. It's what, everybody should have a Range Rover and a mansion. Y'all glow, sister.
Absolutely not. Listen here, Gavin X, we come from a city full of, professional athletes. We know a lot of guys, they got best friends that are athletes. No, the best friends of, a Hall of Fame talent ain't riding around in fancy cars. No, it don't work that way. Folks need to stop being around their uber successful friends, associates, and family members solely to extract resources. That's the problem. I truly believe money don't change the person that gets the finances. It changes the people around them. Most unfortunate.
Man.
Appreciate you, Derek. Always coming through like you do. He says, physical media is king. Don't let these streaming companies leave your butt out like they do the fake millionaire artists. Mm-hmm.
Man, that part.
And if you mention me, just be ready for a comeback. You guys, nigga, you straddling the fence. And then I already don't like you anyway, Boosie, because you know why? You don't like gays. You don't like gays. Nas X, I don't even though you existed, and you always comment on shit. You are homophobic.
So nigga, I never liked you. You always talking about a gay this guy. If you talking about Nas X promoting gayness, but you promote guns, weed, and shit. You a hypocrite. Be 100 around the board. I'm gonna say it like how it is. I don't care about what name on here got to say.
I will say two things is true. Brorilla is spitting. Like you said, Boozy, self-destruction is self-destruction. I don't agree with any of it. But like she said, he put down LGBT, but you rapping about deleting people and, you know, selling illegal stuff and all this stuff. It, like she said, hypocrite. Because I guess Boozy's daughter was, you know, scissor and timbers, and he was disowning her. Oh, he said, we don't do that in his family. You know, he tried to disown his own kids. So wild story.
There you go. It pays to be the messenger today. I identified Boosie's input simply as clout chasing. Like I said, come on, man. You know, I learned through Charleston White all the stuff that Boosie been through with the young boy hitman. Absolutely not. If you going to indulge in hood madness to that degree, just shut up and take your oath of silence as them hardcore gangsters and the leaders back in the day did. You don't have the luxury of, you know, airing your grievances. No, you a big bad man.
That part. So yeah, especially when you got these kids that you didn't even raise. You don't know how the hell they gonna wind up. Talk about, oh, we don't do that in this family, you know, we all straight. You know, no. These is kids that was raised up under your watch. They watch you from afar. You know, you in and out of prison back in them days and acting wild in the streets. You wasn't in the house raising them kids. And now they grown and they out of control.
That's how it happens. I see y'all dropping some celebrities' kids that wound up jumping the fence. That's a big thing. Gotta be there. There's a lot of cautionary tales coming from our generation and the generation before. There will always be cautionary tales. We, as fathers, we got to pass down that masculinity. We got to be present as much as possible. Easier said than done, but it is a task we can't ignore.
I don't care. Unfollow me, please. I don't care. Y'all talking about who I need to sit down, no, and I to sit up here and win live about my sister and put my mama no more live. And you think I'm finna spur somebody? I'm not spurring shit. He's straddling the fence. He just want to be in the in crowd. Nigga, go make some Tubi movies. Shit, I thought we were cool. We diabetics together. So what I'm saying, I'm like, stop it. Stop it. I'm not.
Thought we was cool. We diabetics together. Brorilla and Boozy. Like, y'all just wild.
I don't know why you said that, Brorilla. See that? Talking too much. You up here being a villain. You cannot afford to show any type of vulnerability or wounds. You should have never said that. Like, see that? But she still is a woman, regardless of what it looked like. Talking too much. Now folks know you got the diabetes, and there will be no sympathy nor empathy. Only daggers. Poison-covered daggers.
Not sparing nothing. Y'all keep my name in y'all mouth, which I don't have a problem with, but just be ready for me to respond. Don't sit here, Charlamagne, with your pickle head ass and just post her motherfucking video on the Breakfast Club with no breakfast. And Trick Dad, you need to get your real face ass on somewhere, ho. I let that shit slide when you talking about I need to get my po ass on. You 90 years old and still on Love and Hip Hop. Whining and dining ass nigga, all you got to your name is a restaurant. Ho, you been fell off.
Brorilla coming for everybody. She goes off on Trick Daddy for telling her to shut her po ass up. You ain't got nothing but a restaurant in your name. So he got more than you, Brorilla. Why? But granted, this is content for her. Everybody making money and coming up. She ain't gonna stop responding.
No, why would she? She don't have nothing else to do. Before this madness, bro was sitting around idle as heck. Idle, hungry, broke, and funky. Now She got a couple twos and fews and just a little musty. And y'all keep disrespecting our legends, man. Shout out to Trick. Trick love the kids. I understand he kind of looked like something out of a horror movie right now. Most unfortunate. This is what bad diet to do to you. Too much bad diet and getting your legs. Never mind. Y'all know what he into. But yeah, come on, Trick. You look wild. Shout out to EV. Says, you is a boy, Damon. You is a boy. Shout out to EV. Says, what in the midst of deliver is this talking about? Shout out to Glitter Draws.
Just talking. We're going to put Brorilla back in the pit for tonight.
She going to climb back out?
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me?
Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
And shout out to the legends, man. That's one thing I don't like about our culture, especially hip hop culture. Like, you know, the rock and roll guys, they cool forever. You know, Ozzy Osbourne, may rest in peace. Them old crazy white dudes, their audience hold them at legend status indefinitely. But us, it's what have you done lately? How you gonna sit here and disrespect? You ain't no Nan Ninja. Trick Daddy, love the kids. Come on now.
We can work. So here we are. We done made it through another show. If you have not yet, hit the like button and the subscribe button on your way out. Also, make sure you go over and check out last night's Regal Rumble, which was another crazy Valentine's Day night.
Madness, more big bro madness, and more to come. Shout out to the replay gang. We definitely appreciate y'all. But as y'all know, ain't nothing like a live cart before the horse or SBC party. We appreciate y'all coming through, supporting y'all interests, supporting your channel, supporting your, beautiful black media. Please continue to do so. Hitting that super chat, hitting that cash app. And thank you to everybody gifting those memberships. Those are the gifts that keep on giving. Everybody that got a no-cost membership, make sure you re-up at the end of your no-cost month and show some backwoods country boys some support.
That part. Also, make sure you join the Patreon. We will be live there this Friday. So join the Patreon, and we'll be back up here Tuesday night for Truth Over Lies. So make sure you go over and subscribe over there as well.
Shout out to the Patreon. For those of you that don't know, it is Black History Month. So we've been sharing some Black history content, educating one another, and, you know, catching up on our honorable lineage. Shout out to the Patreon. Make sure y'all join today.
That part. So shout out to all the sponsors tonight in the Cash App. Shout out to Gone Postal. Shout out to Old School Gavin.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Shout out to brother EV Ray, sister Dee Dee, brother Derek, Divine Photos, Air Force Reek, Ashy Foots, sister Ebony Dean, Frederick Howard, Mr. Wilson, and last but not least, sister Nicole Lovely, can't forget you, and Squeegee Kids.
Appreciate the Squeegee Kids, big show sponsor. Appreciate you, Nicole Lovely, with the 5 memberships. Ain't no chat like Cart Before the Horse chat. We can't thank you, Jive Chickens, enough. Be here this upcoming Tuesday. Yep, for more Truth Over Lies. Be there or be square. Make sure you join the Patreon. We're going to be in y'all face more days than not this week. Make sure you subscribe to all 3 channels and the Patreon. Too dope. Appreciate you, brother Derek. Says, talk about the new Georgia child support law. New developments, huh?
There you go. So we'll look into it, see what we come up with. But we'll be back up here, like I said, Tuesday night. Make sure you go over and subscribe over at Truth Over Lies. Until then, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Cart Before the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
Single by choice, very bitter, big bad. True for lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up. life on facts. Single by choice. Single by choice. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice.